Productions.
You guys are fucking canceled.
Okay, Honda bitches, welcome back. This is the Cancel Show. It's your boy Manny here with the big homie.
Lupa Chavez.
Yay.
And today we have a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hello, y'all. I'm Anna Diamond.
Anna Diamond.
Hey. Hola, Anna. Welcome.
Hola, hola, hola.
So Anna,
What's up, man?
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Pampanga City, Philippines. Came here when I was about...
You're from what?
Pampanga City, Philippines.
Well, you're not
You're
Mexican?
not Mexican?
No.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
I thought you were Mexican.
I did too.
No.
My bad, I apologize.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I get that all the time.
Welcome to the Latino side. What's up, bro?
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. I love tacos.
Uh-huh.
I love to go to quinces and dance in
Hey.
the circle. Yeah, man. Y'all are
Like
awesome.
in the circle.
And dance in the circle. I get jiggy. Y'all get fucked up. No,
Yeah, we do.
I really do. I'm from Pampanga City, Philippines. Came here when I was 4 and was raised in the east side of Fort Worth.
Hey,
from
that's
the
where we're
east
from.
Y'all from the east side of Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Polly.
No shit.
Yeah.
Is that where y'all just coming from? Is that where you're
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
Good
We're from
shit.
Polly.
Awesome.
What
Born
year?
and raised.
What year? What?
What year you graduate?
Oh wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, man.
shit.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I was supposed to be from 04.
I'm
Yeah.
06.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I'm really 2019. I graduated 19 in prison.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He recently got his
I just
diploma,
got mine too. Yeah. See, hey, shout, you guys can do it.
I'm a GED kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still got it, baby.
You still got it
You still
though.
got
It was good enough.
No
Good
shame.
enough, baby. Good enough.
Yeah.
I got it when I was like 16. I got
Okay.
kicked out of the district. Then they were like, "You gotta get your GED, or you're gonna go get your GED in juvenile." And I was like,
Yeah.
"I'll get my GED, bro."
Were you in Poly High School?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shouts out to Poly.
Shout
I
out.
was in Meadowbrook, so I went to Eastern Hills. I went to Hanley. Oh gosh, I went to Hanley and then I went to Eastern Hills and
Yeah.
that area.
Oh,
Damn.
that's crazy. Small world. We're all
Yeah.
from the same hood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, you
Sure.
represent.
Yeah, East Side.
Are you
Gang, gang.
East Side too, homie?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Everything.
Ah, okay.
I went to Meadowbrook, and then after that, moved to Crowley. When I went to North Crowley, went to Bradenton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, squad.
No,
Yeah.
type shit.
My
Gang,
whole
gang.
family from South Six. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
It's all East Side. Yeah.
Hey,
All
that's-
East Side,
I'm
baby.
loving it now, man.
Yeah, it's
But
good
you know
vibes.
what? I will say this though, it is changing for the better now. Like they took down on East Side. I think they're gonna build some more apartments or
Yeah. Have you seen on
complexes.
Avenue J?
Mm,
Across the street from that new school?
yeah,
It
yeah,
looks so
My kids
good.
go there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks so good.
yeah,
Kids go there.
Yeah, good shit.
yeah. My
With the
little
black gate around it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
I
good.
actually live like a block away from that.
You still in the hood?
I'm still in the hood.
Yeah,
I
we're
know
still
that's
over
right,
there.
baby.
I haven't left.
I know that's
Hey,
right.
it's
It's
getting
kind of
better.
hard, man.
It's the cheapest.
I'm trying to tell
I
you.
got 5 kids, one on the way. And shit ain't easy.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not. Formula's a motherfucker.
yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't know I have kids, but one day I will.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. She's like, said it with a serious face too. She's like,
No,
stop.
no.
Don't stop.
One day.
Yeah, man.
So you came over here from the Philippines.
Came over here from the Philippines.
How did you adapt to?
It was really easy. I'm really Americanized, but at the same time too, my mother taught us like our culture for sure. Like legit, Asians still have to take off their shoes at the front door.
Mm.
Everybody. I don't care if your socks are nasty. I'll get you some socks. But everybody has to take off their shoes at the front door. Even from the food to the way our mother spoke to us, the way she raised us, like she kept our culture there for sure.
Right.
And then my father, he's Puerto Rican. So Puerto Rican from Brooklyn. So he just like really just throw it off. But
That New
He was-
York.
Yeah,
that
the
New
New
York
York
and that
is-
Puerto Ricanness and just
Mhm.
yeah, he's really throw. But he was a good dad too at the same time, and he even showed us our culture too as well. So I got both sides.
That's
of the-
awesome.
Yeah. Do I really look Mexican for real?
Yeah, I swear to
thought you were
God, I was-
Damn,
Mexican.
man, I should have worn my hair up.
Ah,
I still would have thought you were Mexican.
For
huh?
real?
Yeah.
yeah.
Anna Diamond. Does that sound like a Mexican last name? Diamond,
It sounds like a hood name.
like a pimp, right?
Yeah, so it sounds like a hood name. That, or no offense, but a stripper name.
God damn.
Anna
Sorry, my
Diamond.
wife, Anna Diamond.
Yeah, be like, eh.
Coming to the stage, Anna Diamond.
Next on stage. Right? I hate y'all so much.
It be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We call it a situation.
What kind of situation got you in jail?
Yeah. I made a mistake. For sure.
What was the mistake?
Aggravated assault. Just
Having a bad day, or
just thugging it, dude. Just thinking I was just like
yeah.
fucking, I don't know, Rambo.
Mm.
Just went into somebody. Okay, I have a house in Meadowbrook area, right? And it's a 4-bedroom house, and I was like, fuck it, make some more cash. I'm gonna rent the bitch out, right?
Yeah.
Rent it out to the wrong person, which was like my best friend's cousin. I didn't know what kind of girl she was really like that. I was really just looking for the bread. And we kicked it, we partied, we did some stuff together and everything like that. But she just got into some stuff, and I don't know, I had a wild hair at my ass. We were in the club Christmas Eve night.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
Where we should be home with family, right?
Right.
And you're in the club.
How old were you?
23?
Oh, you were
22?
young. You were where you were supposed to be at.
No, because I already had kids at that time. So I really should have been home. You know what I'm saying? But went to the club, and she was like, man, this girl's telling me this girl's telling me that. I'm like, cool, say less, pull up the address. Like, that's it. Like, why are you even going back and forth? Like, that message and stuff's weird. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that. Like, tell her to pull up, or we'll pull up, either or. And man, we did. We pulled up. And I remember the house, because the house, I've been there before. It was a dude she was messing with. Anyhow, long story short, I know he always kept the back door unlocked. So I ran up in their house like
Whoa.
Rambo with the fucking Tech 9 in thigh-high
Jesus
boots,
Christ.
straight from the club, right? Like, I was just,
I see why you fell in love.
no. No, okay, so look, I'm in like these thigh-high boots and this dress, and I
Yeah.
have a fucking Tech, thinking I'm just big shit. And I ran up in the dude's spot, and they're both asleep, so I was like, fuck it. Turn on the lights, because I want you to see who it is, right?
Oh,
right.
shit,
Like, I was
yeah.
like dumb at that time. So I want you to see who's beating your ass. And I just wailed on the broad and the woman.
Nah, you can
Oh,
say
you
whatever.
cuss.
Okay, cool. Wailed on her and fucked her up, man. I fucked her up real good. God forbid. Almost killed her, man. Shot at her. Yeah, I don't know. Alcohol is a hell of a fucking substance.
Yeah.
Don't drink
The-
alcohol.
So you were already a little wild already.
And I just told you my dad was a Puerto Rican from Brooklyn.
Did you not listen to
It's
that part? Or?
Brooklyn.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
don't let that Asian stuff fool you, because my mama throw too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great, awesome, humble lady, but just like don't piss her off kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just got the mix of those two, and then they made me. So yeah.
you look like you fit in with all the Mexicans in the East Side too. So
Stop. I did. I used to kick it, man. I used
Yeah.
to stay off Avenue J.
That's
Yeah, I had a house off on Avenue J. Anyhow, so I went in there. She knew who I was. I used to do eyelashes and all kinds of other stuff. So like people knew my name around the area. So as soon as she saw me and I saw her, I was like, oh fuck, damn, the bitch knows me. Fuck. All right. Days later, I get a call from a detective. And
Oh.
then, no, scratch that. I get a call from the co-defendant. She's crying. I already knew what time it was when you're crying.
mhm.
Your motherfucking ass spoke. Fuck it. You want to be crying? You know what I'm
she
saying? You
does.
start
She
crying.
does snitched you out.
Snitch me the hell out. So she's crying, saying she's at doing an interview with the detectives, and they said that they were going to issue out a warrant if I didn't go. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And I just sat there. And I told them, like, yeah, I was at the club. That's it. But of course, 2 other people are telling them that they were with me. So they're going to go with those 2 other people. But I dipped off and left, and next thing you know, man, I got charged with endangerment of a child because the woman's child was in the house when everything went down.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
can you imagine being a mom and having that on your stuff, dude?
Yeah.
And then they posted all over Facebook, like Fort Worth PD posted all over Facebook and everything. So I had a whole bunch of people just hitting me up, and I was just so embarrassed, right? And they dropped that, and they picked it up to engage in organized crime, and I was like, oh my god,
I mean, that ain't that much
fuck.
better either. The
No,
organized crime
dude.
shit.
No, so they were like doing like an extensive, like, I guess, background check on me to make sure I wasn't like in some like ring or some shit like that. From what they made
Yeah.
it seem like, it was just so big. Me, I'm like, oh, I just ran up in someone's spot and beat him up and shot at him. Like, it's normal,
Hey,
right?
no big deal.
Yeah, like,
But
no
they were
big
like, oh, she's
deal.
connected to these people that
Type
do this,
shit.
this, and this.
Like,
and-
they were just trying to find everything, right? So finally, once my co-defendant spoke and they got their charges dropped, it's state law that they had to drop my charge. So I got aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 2nd degree. One of them got 4 years. The other one got 60 months probation. And I got 6 years. And I ran for like a whole year. I wasn't ready.
Oh, so you ran?
Man, I ran
Where'd you run to though? Like fucking ass.
everywhere, dude. I was all over the United States.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Like I was not ready yet. I did not want to
You're
go.
like, they gotta catch me.
Type shit. So I flew my kids out wherever I was every weekend and stuff like that. So
Mm.
yeah, I was tripping. I needed to go already and just do my time because I was guilty as fuck. Like
You're like, there ain't no hiding this
There's
shit.
no
I-
hiding this
You're
shit.
not, but no,
No,
you
I
did
was
that shit.
What? Guilty as fuck. I thugged it out in there though. It was chilling. It was, what you see on TV is what you get.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
But it's different from like women's, jail than the men's, right? Like you
I think it's the same thing from the stories I hear
really
and from what I've been through. Yeah.
do you get counseling in there or
You get what?
counseling?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
But why would you want to? Like, I don't know. For me personally, like, you can be your own shrink and you be your own counselor in a sense. Read, stimulate your mind, figure out what's going on. Like, prison does have a lot of resources, which is awesome because I took advantage of all those resources. The library, everything like that. But you can't trust nobody. Y'all, you're in prison. Like, it doesn't matter if it was a counselor, if it was a teacher, if it's a CO, if it's an inmate.
Right.
You just don't. You just don't. Yeah.
I mean, because you already have that. You already think that they're out for you. So if you let something slip up, or if you say something, you think it's gonna come back to you.
Kind of. Watch who you do business with. Watch what you say. Stuff like that. Yes. Just like in the world,
Yeah.
Just like in the world, but in there, it's a lot more sneakier and grimier, and you're all so close. So everything gets told. So, like I said, whenever you do things, even if it's business, say you're just selling some drugs in there or something like that, sell it to people that you know that are solid, but enough to not get you another charge. But I mean, because selling drugs in there, you're not gonna get another charge in that bitch. Like you're just gonna do some time in like the hole or some shit,
Right.
and get your commissary taken away. But if they really like dig deep, then everybody else is getting charges. So make sure you sell enough to where it's not gonna get you in the hole like that. Or even if it's cutting hair and stuff, like having them blades, having them machines and stuff. Like, who snuck you in the machines? Who gave you all that ink? Why is it alcohol? Or why is that bottle full of alcohol and stuff like that? So it was just it's the same thing in the male's prison. Everybody's fucking. Everybody's motherfuckers walking around with big ass herpes in their lips. Motherfuckers hanging themselves, getting cut up. Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a psych ward in there. But then you get the normal ones, the girls that are like really ready to go home.
They're just trying to chill.
They just try to chill, and that's who you really want to somewhat surround yourself with, because they have a goal, and that's to get home. A lot of them don't have goals in there. A lot of them have life in there, so they don't give a fuck. They adapted and conformed to their environment for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the COs work with the ones with that got life, because they're like this. That's how a lot of COs make their side money. Yeah.
So I have a question.
What's up?
How many pack of cigarettes would this bitch go for?
God damn.
Like, it just depends. Like, do you stop? I hate him. They gotta get Big Large up here.
I'm gonna
Big Large. They would fucking love Big Large.
I'm gonna say 2 packs.
He's like, I'm selling it for 2
Man, you know what?
Or what
People didn't even care about cigarettes in there like that. Because
Really?
cigarettes had a stench, so you're gonna get caught up.
Oh shit.
So what was the biggest commodity in the woman's jail?
Strips.
Huh?
Strips. We call them strips. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
What is strips?
Strips.
Explain to us.
Oh my gosh.
Us normal humans.
Man, so worldly people. No. So back in the day, they had we were allowed to get cards, like birthday cards and everything like that. And they would soak them. And I don't even know. God, this sounds so bad. I don't even know what we were taking, but we were getting fucked up. That's terrible. Don't touch me.
Nice.
Yeah, man. They would soak these cards. I want to say it was acid.
Was it like an acid trip that
it was like it was? I've never had acid like that, but from what other people say, they're like, this is acid, and you would just like lay it on your tongue.
Yeah.
It would be a strip, maybe like a centimeter big.
Sounds like acid.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you? We're not gonna. Anyway,
I've done a lot of things in my life.
but, whatever. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those is what was the hot commodity, and the K2 shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the case.
Yeah. That K2 stuff. So
K2 was
that
wild.
K2, from what I heard, like people were like doing some throwed off stuff on K2. So the girls were just like, nah, fentanyl too. It's
Mm,
going around in there. And then alcohol in the water bottles.
mm.
Yeah.
So would they make their own alcohol or was it brought in?
Brought in. Why go through all that hard work when you can just swoo
So
a
how was
low
everything?
self-esteem CO?
How was
No.
everything brought in?
Damn, is this? I mean, we all know this. I was about to say if this is snitching or not, but we all know what time it is.
Prison purse.
COs, man, COs, wardens, visitation. They know.
Oh shit,
Y'all watch Gang Life on.
I did. That was
You
one
watch
of
Gang
my
Life? Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, I know. I like it too. I think I like you. You're cool.
Stop. Why trying to be? I'm ready. I watch this so that way if I ever go to jail,
You know what to do?
I know what to do.
Man, I feel you on that one.
Knock the biggest motherfucker out.
With what?
I don't know. Just I'm gonna play like I don't even
to
speak.
prove yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I'm blind. I won't.
See, I'd be worried.
Some
Like if I was to
shit.
go to jail, I'd be like, man, fuck. I'm little. I'm not a big dude,
It's okay.
but I be talking a lot of shit.
That's not okay.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna get fucked up.
You gotta get
Well,
fucked.
because
That's
you know
what's gonna
what?
happen.
For the men, actually, earlier you asked if what was the difference between the men and the males, or the men and the women's,
Right.
and it is actually because y'all got to link up more. Y'all are more gang related and everything like that. So y'all do got to link up more and stay by each other's side and trust more. Versus the women,
Mm.
we're all like, bitch, I know you. You're catty as fuck. I know
Yo.
you do some shit. Like, stick
So
to
y'all don't have
yourself.
that like whole gang affiliation shit in jail?
No, man.
Because I know, and all the guys that I know that have been to prison,
Yeah,
you know,
they
Go
they
the
for
do.
lunch
Lungo
or
Blast,
something,
all
yeah.
that
They were like,
stuff.
yeah, you had to link up with somebody.
Mafia,
He's like,
yeah,
even
you
if you
have
weren't
to.
really in with them, you still
You got to
were a
find
part
that.
of them.
Yes, you have to find that protection,
Yeah.
basically, in a sense.
He's like, because if shit went down, you had to know where you had to go.
Yes. My father always told me about that. But with women, no. Even with the white women, when we would see like the feathers and the ace balls and stuff like that, with the Aryan Circle or Aryan Nation and
Oh.
everything, they would have their markings and everything like that. And we would
Yeah.
just look at the women like, bitch, come on, man. Like, it really ain't about shit. Like,
Right.
you ran with that crowd. You're just the bitch for that man. Like, it's really what that was. Like, all them tattoos and everything like that does not scare any woman of minority at all whatsoever.
Huh.
The Spanish women stick together, but they still snaked each other at the same time too. The black women, they stuck together, but they're real messy with each other at the same time too. And the Asians, probably like 4 my entire time there. I've seen like
She's like, I only had 4
they don't
friends.
get in trouble.
Well, you were like, what the fuck? Where are we?
Where
Guys,
do
we
I-
gotta bring up our numbers.
You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? Where do I fit in?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans. And
She's like, I look Mexican enough.
I like-
no, I really did, y'all.
Yeah.
I kicked it with them more. But yeah, I stuck to myself majority of the time. I cut a lot of hair and did a lot of tattooing in there.
Oh, no
So,
shit.
yeah,
Fucking badass.
yeah. We didn't get the machines like y'all get though.
Oh.
Or like, men are real smart. They're like MacGyvers. They can make a tattoo gun with anything. Women, we had to take like a stapler and shave it down, or a staple and shave it down.
Yeah.
Put it on an eraser, and you got to sit there and pick it like they used to do back in the day.
Bro, I would
Damn.
love to see that.
For real?
That is crazy. I've never seen
So
that.
you let her do a tattoo on you like that?
Yeah.
You got quiet.
I done. Hold on. Yeah.
We're gonna put juicy.
Ooh,
I love
on the
it.
lower back.
The
Zoom.
back.
Tramp stamp.
Wear my shorts up, my
Oh my god.
shirt up here and shit. What's up?
I'm
Call me
dead.
Call me
Juicy.
juicy. It fits, bro.
Yeah.
You look like a juicy.
Thanks, bro. I needed that today.
Good.
Great
Okay.
guy.
Yeah. Good. It's the compliments that
I'm
count.
a good
Ah.
friend.
See, he's worth
Compliments.
2 strips. Yeah? And the joint, he's worth 2 strips.
Two strips. Yeah. Yeah. $30.
Ah.
$30 only? Shit.
Yeah. Oh,
She's like,
something.
she's like, that's a deal in jail.
Yeah, right. See that?
That is a deal in jail.
so now that you're out, how do you
Mhm.
like? What would be something you would tell to a youngin that wants to be wild? And what's
To a
your
youngin' that wants to be wild.
yeah? What's your word of advice?
You want to be wild. You don't need to be wild. You don't have to be wild. Like,
In other words, what he's trying to say is, what would you tell somebody that's going through that path
yeah.
that might end up in jail? Like, what would you do? What would you say to them to like divert them?
Or would you say anything at all? A lot of them be like, "Oh, I'm on my business."
No, I
I'm a-
don't. I don't mind my own business.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, to a certain extent, I do. But if I see an adolescent like sitting there tripping and just not going in the right path, I literally tell them my story. I tell him my story. My
Uh,
mom was an amazing one. My father's an amazing man. Like, even though he did what he did back in the day, at the end of the day, my father built a company from ground up. My mother built a company from ground up.
mm,
And they raised me right. I decided that I wanted to go thug it and kick it. And look where it led me, man.
yeah.
Has it stopped me from getting any good jobs or anything like that? No. But do they look at you different? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I get looked all
What?
kinds of fucked up ways.
Yeah.
What? Like, as if nobody else makes mistakes, right? So for that kid, it's not worth it. Like, you hear that all the time from
Yeah.
everybody. It's so cliche, right? No, it's a God's honest truth. It's not worth it. You're hurting so many other people besides yourself. And you're stopping yourself from being more than what you think you are. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Once you become a felon, you hold that against you. You have to start forgiving yourself, and it takes a long time to forgive yourself. So doing that fun thing or whatever you want to do or living that gang life like you want to, at the end
Mm.
of the day, you're not going to become your full potential if you seriously think that that's the only way to go, or because that's what you want to do. No, what you need to do is just chill, fall back, and just make money and live life and be happy with your family, because that's really all there is out there.
Right.
And sometimes not even that. It's all that gang stuff. And like, these kids nowadays, they're a trip. They're
Yeah.
a trip. When I got out, I was like, yo, people are weird out here. I don't think I want to be. I don't like it. No,
Yeah.
y'all are weird. Y'all say weird things, and y'all lingos are weird. And the kids
Yeah.
are just like worse than what we used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Worse than what we used to be. I'm telling you right now, it's just not worth it at all whatsoever. It's scary to see your mom hurt like that. If you have your mother in your life and if you don't, either way, you're hurting somebody more than yourself.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I got to see that all the time because my brother, he's currently in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in there. They gave him 16.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in there for like 12, I think now.
Is he gonna, like, he's just gonna finish it out?
The DA every time he comes up for parole, the lawyer that put him in there shows up and
Of course, to like,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
I mean, but I'll be honest with him. I mean, he needed it.
Oh, I needed it.
My brother was thrown off
I
bad.
feel you. I needed that sit down.
Hmm.
God knows I needed that sit down. I kid you not. If I did not have that sit down, I don't know where I was gonna be. Y'all just heard I went in someone's house and hit him over the head with a gun and shot him while their child was in the house. Who does that? Especially a woman with kids.
Yeah.
As if I didn't,
Some gangsta ass shit.
because I was living a gangster ass life, and it's
Yeah.
not gangster at all.
Mhm.
It's not poetic
not,
or
man.
what's beautiful.
It's not gangster at all. That gang stuff, that it's lame as fuck. On
It
some
gets you
real
into a
ass
lot of
shit
shit that you don't need to be in.
that you don't deserve to be in,
Mhm.
man. You don't deserve to be in that stuff. Like, I'm telling you, you're put on this earth for a reason. Like, there's a reason why you're here, and it's not for that at all whatsoever. That's why when I sit there and say I needed that sit down, I did, because it showed me a lot. Prison's a big eye opener and a culture shock.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Things that I was naive to and just delusional to. I was, nah, she didn't. No, yeah, no, shit's really real out there. So, like I said, you're hurting people, man. You're hurting people that you don't want to hurt at all, whatsoever. But you don't realize that stuff until you're in there and you see their eyes. They're just so drained.
I imagine it was probably harder for you because you already had kids.
Yeah,
How many kids did you have when you went to jail?
3.
How old
Oh.
were they?
Man, ooh. Isaiah was guesstimating. Isaiah was about 7. Isaac was about 5, and Josiah was but a few months old, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I probably got to see. I got out, and my son was already 6 years old, but I probably saw him maybe 5 times throughout the 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, his dad is awesome. His dad always showed him pictures and stuff like that. But I knew I was hurting them, just
Yeah.
being away. I even had to lie to him and tell him I was in college. And my son was like, he's so intelligent, my oldest one. Well, all of them are, but he was like, this doesn't look like college,
He's
Mom.
like, this is college?
This is Bob Wires. What's going on, Mom? But yeah, it was hard for them, but they turned out so great. Because you know how some kids rebel?
Yeah.
I just thank God the team that they had behind them, the team that we was hurting while we were locked up, like your brother and I. They're strong. They're great. They're awesome, man. They're awesome. And so the kids did really, really well. They never failed. They weren't angry, fighting, running away, no, none of that stuff. When I got out, they were like taller than me.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
my boys are huge. They're teenagers now. Yeah. Well, one of them is. The other one's a preteen, but they're huge.
Yeah.
They're huge.
And how did you deal with being away from your kids?
Oh man, that's deep. I wanted to die, dude. Yeah, it was hard. That stuff's hard. You're a parent, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't breathe without him, man.
Yeah, I went to work to Philadelphia for like 3 months,
Can't breathe without him, dude.
and I was fucking sick as hell of just
Sick.
being over there. 'cause
Mm.
What? Sick to your stomach and just it could be any little thing, like my son getting into a fight at school or something like that.
That's the worst part, hearing them struggle because you're not there.
Because you're not there.
That's the worst part. Because
Mhm.
like when I went to Philadelphia to go work, my kids were struggling because I wasn't there,
Man.
and that's when I was just like, I gotta take my ass back home. My kids need me.
Yeah.
And
they
I'm
do.
sure for you it was extremely difficult because you couldn't just do that.
Oh yeah. It was very, very hard. You beat yourself up for it a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know God says to forgive, but doing something like that and taking yourself away from something that He gave you was just so beautiful, and you just sat there and just ripped yourself away from them. It's hard to forgive yourself after doing that. So, still to this day, look, no cap, still to this day, I still beat myself up for it. I kid
Yeah.
you not. What? Even having conversations with Chris and everything like that, like, oh, it's my fault. It's because I went to prison. Or I'll even sit the boys down and talk and be like, hey man, what's up? What's going on? Why are you doing that, man? Why are you talking like that? Why are you treating people like that? Are you angry? You still
Yeah.
angry because I went to prison? What's going on? You good? And I was just like, no, Mom, no, chill. Dr.
It's
Phil.
like it's not about
Yeah, it's
you
like he's
today.
like Dr.
It's about-
Phil. Like, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough, especially when you have an infant too. That infant, and you're just not there to make sure he's okay and stuff. So yeah, it's hard. But now he's great. He's awesome. We're like this. We're all like this. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be something way worse than what I got now.
You thought that it was gonna be more dysfunctional, more.
So chaotic and angry.
Yeah.
Is what I was thinking.
It's crazy how. So like I said, my brother's in jail.
Mhm.
And he's been in jail for the past 12 years. He has 2 kids, which are both great, by the way.
Yeah.
My mom raised them after he went to jail, and my nephew's he's a real good kid,
Mm.
which you don't expect that, especially after my brother had a lot of drug issues.
Mm-hmm.
So they grew up seeing his drug issues
Mhm.
and being a part of that, and then for them to turn out the way that they're turning out now, they did great.
Yeah.
My niece is graduating. She's
Congrats.
graduating next week.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So it's amazing how kids can see a bad situation, but still look forward into turning it into a good situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't want to fall subject to statistics, They don't want to do that. They want to rise above that. They want to be
Yeah.
better than that. I always told my son, I used to sell a lot of dope, right? And unfortunately, they'd ride with me, I had no babysitter like that, y'all. So they would ride with me, and we would sell, and I would sell. And then one time my son was 5, and we were going out to eat and doing all this awesome stuff, went shopping. He's like, Mom, I want to be like you. I want to get money. No, you don't. I said, you act like I want to do this, baby. You don't want to do this.
Mm.
You want to be better than me. And he is. He's doing so well for himself. Like, he's so smart. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how these kids are just so resilient when they see things like that, and they're just like, nah, I don't want to go that route.
Right.
So
So what were you selling?
back in the day, allegedly,
Allegedly.
stuff, just
Mm.
stuff,
Like stuff to pick you up, stuff to put you down.
stuff, whatever, however you want.
Whatever was in the moment.
Whatever.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question.
Next question. Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, yeah, it was a bad
So,
lifestyle. So
how was the food in jail? Like, is that everything? Is
Everything
it
that I
better at
hoped
the
for?
women's?
it's better than what?
Is it better at the women's jail or
No, man, the men eat so much better.
Really?
What?
We gotta start a
They
fight
have
now.
women COs. Y'all are so weak. Y'all falls for anything. The women CEOs see them tatted up men that been working out 5 times a day. And they just swoo those women and they bring them steak and lobster and
I mean, I
shit.
figured
Oh,
it'd be
damn.
easier for the girls though to.
It is. We
Yeah.
had the same thing. We had
Yeah.
the same thing, but we did. We had, burgers, lobsters, all that awesome stuff. Was it good? Yes. Sometimes we'd have to eat it tomorrow and hide it, kind of thing. That
Yeah.
sucked. So we didn't know if it was good or if it went bad. But we still ate it because it was like it's been years since we've had it, so we're
Yeah.
gonna
Like,
do
I
it
ain't missing
anyways.
out on this.
I'm not missing out on it, kind of
It
thing.
smells alright.
You know.
I can take it.
Yeah. So we did that. The food was good. We used to use our blow dryers to cook
To heat it up.
to heat it up like an air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We used to take a brown bag and stick a blow dryer in that shit and put it on high and put holes to ventilate it, and it would fry up food like crazy. We would smash up chips and put some tuna in it, roll it in a ball.
Yeah.
It's called tuna balls. And we would put it on a cardboard and we would fry it, man.
That's shit.
Crispy as hell.
So you know how to
Hot
do a
Pockets.
spread?
Yeah, I didn't really eat spreads like that.
Oh,
No, man. I didn't really eat spreads like that. Spreads were like, if you really haven't had commissary in a very long time,
Mm.
because either you got in trouble or you just don't make bread like that. But spreads wasn't really my thing. All that noodle and rice and beans and
yeah.
I can't. I was more of a tuna girl with the rice and the mackerel.
Oh,
Yeah, I was always eating fish and working out. There was times where I had some burgers. A couple CEOs would throw me a burger. I didn't really do all that flirting with the CEOs to get what I wanted kind of thing. Like I had motherfuckers to do it for me, and you just pay them.
oh,
Yeah.
So you would pay other girls to go flirt with them, so that way you could get stuff.
Yeah, and then you just break them off whatever little bit of maybe some strips or
Yeah.
ink. They'd flip the ink, some makeup. Makeup was a hot commodity in there too.
Oh.
Yeah, man, like a little ass piece size of makeup would go for like $10
oh shit.
of eyeshadow. Yeah.
So how did y'all have money in there? Like that's what blows my mind. Is like,
So do the men have cash?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been
Oh,
to.
I don't know. We don't have cash like that.
No.
Money to us is like when our people's like send you bread through the world and or stamps or food.
Mm.
But I was more so of the stamps and the your people wiring money than I didn't have to live there forever, so I didn't need the food like that. I didn't care about the food. Like I wanted to leave with the check,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, we didn't. I hear the men are like legit with their shit. Like they have bread in there, and they just put it away in their fund or
Mm.
whatever they call it, their like savings or whatever.
Yeah, we be sending my brother like $50 here. He'll be like, "Hey, Western Union it to this name."
To this name, to
Yeah.
this, yeah, to this number, everything like that, yeah. Or it's even sometimes whenever you get in trouble and you get your commissary taken away, you gotta use somebody else's name. I want to eat. I like to eat.
Like, hey, you ain't gonna use it.
It's more so like you ain't got no money anyways. Your people don't send you no bread. Can I use your name? Yeah. So
And I mean, they're gonna get something out of it anyway. So
they
it
do. You
benefits
gotta
them.
take care of them. You gotta take care of them. So yeah, that's how we did ours. Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
I'm learning a lot today.
It's not too much.
So what was So did you have a girlfriend in jail or? It was we were gonna ask that.
Yeah, why not? I thought that was one of the questions. Several, man.
She said
Hey.
several. Damn.
Several, dude.
Pimping ain't easy, bro.
Pimping over
Someone
here.
gotta do it, right?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
No. Several. Everyone likes to bust a nut.
It's like we gotta get some.
And they weren't ugly.
Yeah,
You know what
oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, there's really beautiful women in there. Like, you're beautiful, but I know you're crazy, bitch.
You gotta
kinda
remember,
thing.
there's a lot of gangsta ass girls. There's a lot of girls that did a lot of shit, but there's also a lot of girls that took the fall for their dudes.
That's oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to hear about all those. I would look at them like, you dumb bitch. You
really?
got 25 years for what? You dumb bitch. Yeah, that's the ones that you would send to go do like crash dummy shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Girlfriends, yeah, they were crazy as fuck. That's how I got cut up right here. From a fucking girl.
Okay. How did that happen?
This happened. Jalissa. Fucking Jalissa. Fucking Virgos. What happened? She wanted me to leave the dorm. Oh my God. So if you want a new girlfriend and your girlfriend lives with you in the dorm,
Yeah.
you got to kick the bitch out, right? It's just a doggy dog world out there
Right.
in prison. So, fuck, you found something new, move the bitch out. So you cut her up. You don't know who cut you up. You're not gonna snitch in there, right? You don't know who cut you up, so they're gonna have to move you out anyways. So we got into a fight, and little did I know, she's been in there for a very long time, so she knew how to hold things like razors in her mouth and her hand without even getting cut, right? So she just real quick sliced me up, held me down, sliced me up. And
Oh.
then if you slice them up like this, it makes it look like they need like MHMR, like a psych. So then you also get your parole revoked, or they actually have to do like another review on you to see if you're even okay. To see if you even took any medicine, if you're cutting yourself, there's any other cuttings or anything like that, which I don't, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you see how malicious and vindictive it is though in there? Like
Mhm.
that what women do?
She's like, I'm gonna put you in the psych ward.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they call it like the ice tank or something like that, because you're like naked and it's freezing as hell and you're in just concrete. Yeah. So she wanted me out. Her ex-girlfriend from Hobby came through. And
Oh,
because they switch around the girls in all units, they always switch them, right?
yeah.
So her girl came through, and I was like, oh shit, I know what's coming after this.
Were you heartbroken? You were like,
I was, bitch.
She-
I kind of was. I liked her. When you're in there, you want that companionship. Love you,
Yeah.
babe. Love you. I really liked her. She was
She
cool.
just had
I
to
liked her a
reassure
lot.
you, bro.
No, he don't give a fuck. But I liked her a lot. She was cool. But I knew she was crazy, and I knew she was gonna stay in there for a minute.
Yeah.
So did I cry over her a few times? Hell yeah, that head was good, man.
One of the best
I mean, the
workers.
good head always makes you feel bad when it's
That
not
head
there no
always makes
more.
you get your best eater. Just like fuck, dude. Yeah.
Two
I cried a
rolls.
little bit. Yeah.
2 strips for that one, right? She was worth 2 strips. 4 strips.
For Jalissa, like a strip and a half.
Nah,
How
no,
does she look though?
We're not gonna talk about that.
No, we're not.
No. Jalissa was fly.
Oh yeah.
Jalissa had a banging ass body. Jalissa was fly.
Mm.
She was a fly little motherfucker. The other ones,
The pretty ones usually are violent as hell.
they were just like I need to bust a nut.
He laughs. He's like, yeah.
He goes, "Dog."
Mm-hmm. She's like,
No,
shit.
stop.
Face-to-face.
Stop. The other ones were just like, what y'all have out here, like a little, what you doing?
Yeah.
Trying to bust one real quick, kind of thing, We were so sneaky too. If there was like a girlfriend living in the dorm with us, and I liked you and you liked me, we would just dip off real quick,
Really.
do our thing, and
Come back like nothing.
come
happened.
back like nothing. Sit beside her girlfriend, like, hey babe, make her a cup of coffee.
Oh man, even the other
She
shit.
treats her real good 'cause she feels bad. Hey,
Yeah.
you hungry? You want a snack?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, make me a spread. I'll warm you up a noodle.
She's over there like, she just ate me.
I do. I used to sit there like, that was the evil part about it in prison. You had to conform to that stuff, like, or else you was gonna get ate up. 5
Literally and
years, why
figuratively.
not?
Yeah.
5 years, why not?
I'll be here for a while. Might as well try some things.
Yeah.
That was my thought. That was
Yeah.
really my thought. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't think that would be my thought if I went to jail.
No, me neither. That's not the
No?
first.
I'm good.
No, I
Really?
played. No,
I was like, I'm gonna be in here because I'm aggravated, so I can't see parole until half my time is done. Right. And nothing's gonna get held against me anyways. They make it seem like it is, but it's not. And so my time, when I sat down, I was just like, you know what, fuck it.
ash the wall, bro.
Fuck it.
Nope, that's
He's
gonna-
gonna have to
We gonna
walk.
thug it out in here. The only thing I was really scared of when I was doing tattoos, I was scared about AIDS, because AIDS is a big thing in there. So I had to see paperwork before I did that,
oh.
for sure. But other than that, I was always scared to get cut up again. But after that happened, I stopped messing around with girls. I
Mm.
did.
You're like, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, and then I saw some other cuttings. A girl got her face cut up. Beautiful ass girl got her face cut up from here to here, and then from here to here, so all this just flapped down. It was yeah, man, it was scary. So I was just
shit.
like, you know what? I don't think I want to be gay no more. I think I want to just chill.
You're like, I can wait
Make
till I get out. I
parole.
can wait till I get
Yeah,
out.
I'll just make parole, and we're gonna go. I want to go. So that's what happened then.
Damn. Is when it came for your parole, what do they look for? Like, what do?
Well, for mine, I had a prior aggravated assault to this charge.
Hmm.
So obviously it looked like I was just a violent person. So I know what they were looking for in mine was if I was still fighting. Because, sometimes, like in men, you have to prove yourself. Um, they wanted to see if I was fighting or if I was gangbang or anything like that. And of course, I did get into some fights. I did get my parole taken away. Or when they reviewed it, they didn't grant me my parole. But I had to. I didn't fight just to fight because I wanted to, because I had a wild hair at my ass. No. I was attacked, so I had to. But they look for stuff like that.
Mm.
Fighting's a big thing. Contraband's a big thing. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to stay in school. I'm just going to go to work and stay in school.
Mm.
Because that's really what I want to do out here. So why not start in there? So I stopped fucking
Yeah, you
around.
got time. Shit. Why not?
The last 3 years, I was just like, fuck it. Let's just do this right. And I came out with flying colors, man. Took off the ground running.
It's badass. Dude.
Yeah. You got to change in there. You got to. Doing the drugs in there, you're going to come out doing drugs in here.
Mm.
Fucking off and doing sneaky things in there, you're going to come out doing sneaky things out here and fucking off out here. So I had to train my mind and tell myself, this is not what he set you down for. It's all fun and games. It's all cool, right?
Yeah.
You're bored. But this is not what he set you down for. Like, chill out. Go put on your headphones and listen to music. Write. Draw. So, no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So, while you were in jail,
Mhm.
like, were some of the things that you missed a lot besides your kids?
It's the small stuff.
Mm.
Turning on a light switch. Opening a window. Smelling your mom. Men. Friends. The highway.
How many friends actually went to go visit you in jail?
None. A lot of them wrote me.
See,
Faithfully.
motherfuckers,
Faithfully.
they ain't going. A lot of them
They're
ain't
not
gonna go
gonna
see
visit you.
you.
But I'm not even tripping out there not going to see me or not. You know why?
Mm.
Because I already know that it's hard out here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All my peoples are from the hood. They're from Poly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna sit there and have my girl. What? Because you're going to come see me because I made a mistake. You can come see me when I'm out. How about that? Just write me. Don't even send me no money. I don't need none of that. Fuck all that shit. I have my own hustle. Just have my mind right. Get my mind right, because you can get lost in there.
Right.
You can lose yourself in there for sure. You can turn into those white walls in that white uniform. That's why I woke up and did my hair and makeup every day. I pressed my clothes every day. I just made it seem like I was just not in there. But I missed the small things, the friends. Even getting a letter or a JPay saying "What's up, Anna," was enough for me. So it was those things right there. But friends, nah, man. Because I had a homegirl that sat there and stayed down with me my whole prison sentence. And then when I got out here, she fucked me over real bad. And it broke my heart, right? So that friends and seeing you and all that shit in jail and all that stuff, that don't mean a fuck. They can write you all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They can be positive all day long. But at the end of the day, when you're out here and you're really, really grinding and everything, they were there for you on your worst, but are they going to be there for you in your greatness? Are they going to be your cheerleader? Or are they just going to be a mooch? Are they going to be really here, and really here? Are they just here and they just see everything,
Right.
So, yeah. Have you been incarcerated?
No.
Okay.
Everybody always says I look like I have.
You don't. You really don't. It's
Yeah.
because you're Mexican and tatted.
That too.
Okay.
And my tattoos, I mean, they ain't the greatest, but
I have some mistakes. That's cool. I got some mistakes.
I don't call them mistakes because I still like them.
Yeah.
But I just know that it's not the best work.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I got some mistake tattoos. Like, why did I do this? Type stuff,
Yeah. So one of the first things I got tattooed was this, my son, and then my hands.
Mhm.
Like right off the back, they're like, "Why'd you tattoo your hands?" I'm like, "Cause I'm either gonna do it or I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go."
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
Just fuck it.
Like this way I get it out my system.
Yeah.
And now I'm like half-ass tattooed everywhere. I got
Sporadically.
tattoos here spread out on my neck.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I got something like that too. It's cool. It's
Mm.
fine. You been in prison?
Nah.
No.
Too pretty. I
Oh,
would.
no, that's right.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it out there.
He's a bad bitch.
I'm
Right?
I'm a little guy too, so you know what I mean. Like Kevin Hart said, he might hit my belly button, and I don't know if that's it. Of course, I don't know. Like, I'm a little guy. I don't know if I can survive out there.
Yeah. That's not that bad. For you guys, it's bad.
I would.
The men are very
I've heard a lot of
angry.
stuff. I have a lot of friends that have been in and out
Yeah.
of
They're
jail.
angry. The men are angry.
For
Yeah,
no
and
reason.
it's like then they be telling me some shit, and I'm like, damn, that sounds fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some crazy stories. Women are
Oh, yeah.
fucking thrown, man. But the men, they're angry, dude. So yeah.
And also too, I had a homeboy that was, he was in tango,
Mhm.
and he's like, oh man, he's like, if you survive that stomp out, you good. I'm like, what do you mean survive it?
Yeah, man.
He goes, yeah, it's like 3 of them. They gonna hit you up. It's called a quota check. And I'm like,
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, they gonna fuck me up just so I could be in the game?
To make sure you can hold your own.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they just want to make sure you can hold your own. But she's like, but they knock you out and if they put you down, you ain't getting in shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
Even if you're stumbling, you get up, they're gonna be like, all right. But if you're knocked out cold, the girls do it too.
Oh no shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
was
girl-
like, just don't get knocked out.
Just don't get knocked out. The girls do it too. More so the Spanish race does it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that.
I've never seen when I was in prison the blacks or the whites do a quota check.
I don't know why our
Yeah,
people are
I'm
just
So fucking violent.
fighting for no reason.
It's in the blood.
I've heard that too because I've had a lot of friends, black friends that were in prison.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, y'all Mexicans, y'all be wild as fuck. He's like, we don't do that shit. Y'all be fucking damn near killing each other.
Yeah, man. I've seen some stuff. I've watched Gangland.
Yeah,
It's a good show.
I'm good. I got too many kids. I don't feel like dealing with all that
You
shit.
don't want to, dude.
I talk a lot of shit. I fuck around and get killed.
I would be
I'm
like,
so chill and mellow.
I'd be like, nah, bro, you
See-
don't want to fight me.
I'm chill too, but I have a fucking mouth if I'm bothered.
When's your birthday?
February?
You have and you said you're from the east side.
Yeah,
Born and raised.
yeah.
Of course
My
you
whole
did.
life.
Of course. Look where we're from.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I'm like, it's like if I go to jail and I get tested, I'm gonna be the first one to be like, man, fuck it, let's run it up real quick, let's get it over with.
Yeah, Rush, you know where
Even
that-
now that I'm older and I got all my fucking kids, I'm still like, shit. If you want to fight about it, we can fight real quick. But see, the way I see it is like the way it plays out in my mind is like, if somebody's testing me in some kind of way, I'm like, hey, well, if you want to fight about it, we could just throw hands real quick and get it over with.
That's exactly how I am.
But
Let's just
people
fight.
aren't
Yeah.
like that though.
Yeah.
People
Not no
don't
more.
comprehend that, we could fight real quick and then just get it over with.
And just move
No,
around.
they want to hold that grudge and continue and, make it a fucking forever lasting thing.
Yeah.
Because I got people right now that still don't like me that I see and they're just like still mad at me. But I'm like, bro, I fought you like 10 years ago. Get over that
what?
shit.
I still do that a little bit when it comes to business, right? Like, so in prison, there's this one broad, and she's like, "Hey, Anna, can I buy a car from you?" And I'm, bitch, fuck no. Remember that time in prison? Fuck you. Like, you didn't buy no car from me. Like, I get it. You hold that grudge, but out here in the world, it's more so like I fought that man. I lost that fight. I got my gun on me. And now I'm gonna shoot that man. Like, damn, we just fought. You lost. It's gonna be okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. No.
Nah, people don't like to lose no more.
Yeah, no.
People don't even like to play the game no more. They just
People
want to
don't
shoot
even just
you.
like to. We're humans. We get angry. Sometimes we need to release some steam and fight. No, they just like to pull triggers now, man.
I think it's truly. I think one of the reasons why, because it's no longer, like we said, it's no longer fighting, but it's all automatically pull out the phone and start recording. So what happens is that shit stays forever. So if you get knocked the fuck out,
I'm
people are
not
gonna
gonna lie,
make fun of you.
That's one of my
Oh,
big fears too.
See what I mean? So it's like,
Like,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
scared to
bring
get
a phone.
knocked out by somebody and it be a video.
Fuck
Yes.
it, right?
I'm gonna be like,
But-
fuck, I got knocked
Fuck
out.
it. Fuck it. Why? Fuck it. Everyone gets knocked out in their life, dude.
But see, then that's the thing. that
Everyone,
people-
everyone gets talked about. Everyone gets made fun of. Like, everyone gets into a fight. Like, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? That's the problem with society nowadays.
Yeah.
That's why when I stepped out, I was like, yo, you guys are weird out here. Like, you people are weird. Like, everybody always cared about everybody else but themselves.
Mm,
From the likes to the recordings to the even just doing nice gestures for people. They want to show it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just patting yourself in the back and moving forward and feeling great about yourself, you got to get that validation from somebody else.
right.
So recording yourself getting knocked the fuck, yeah, fuck it, I got knocked out. Let me see you knock me the fuck out though. You know?
Hey.
You know,
That'd
let
be
me
my
see.
attitude after I
yeah.
got knocked out.
Yeah. Let me
wanna
see you
try
knock me the fuck out
bitch?
type shit. But fuck it.
Yeah.
You're all right though. People do pull out phones more so than anything.
And I feel like that's why you're not gonna make fun of me. I'm gonna pull out this gun. Now what?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now we lose someone's life over a stupid reason. And not only that, people don't fight 1-on-1 no more. Everybody jumps in.
I've had a few jumps. Have y'all?
I haven't ever been jumped.
I've been jumped a couple times.
I mean, I've been jumped, but I won.
For real? Me
Yeah.
too. I know
So-
that's right, man.
It's a different story, but
It's cool.
But I was, and you know what? And it's just never been me picking a fight. It's me
Yeah.
always defending someone else. The guy was picking on a girl, and because she had some, huge tits, and the dude just kept talking. She would just leave me alone, this and that, and
Right.
I was just, a little sissy thing. I'm like, hey man, can you just leave her alone?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, well, what you gonna do about it? Like, I'm not gonna do nothing, but
Leave it alone.
just leave her alone.
Mm.
And before I knew it, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, and one thought he was funny by trying to grab me by the neck. So I flipped his ass over. His feet came flying this way.
By the way, he's a trained martial artist. For
I forgot
years.
so that's why I won that.
Being for real.
Yeah. I started martial arts since I was 13 all the way to
My
still
man's
now.
could kick that TV if he wanted to.
You being
Well,
for real right now.
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome. My son wants to do that. That's why.
Well, see, the reason I loved your story was
Yeah.
because I believe that, and that's why I said sometimes people that go through stuff, or you see something, people should say something. At the school that I went to, they started a 21st. It was called 21st Century Program,
Mhm.
and they taught martial arts. They taught other skills that you might need in life.
Mhm.
And the program that resided with me was a martial art one.
Mhm.
And before this, I was in the gang. And I it's like, oh, but I thought that's what everybody did. I think that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the girl at the time I was dating, she was in the gang. Her brother was in the gang, which I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. That's what you do.
Mhm.
And up until I got my ass whooped, I think I told a story, this story on the other podcast where they're like, hey, aren't you that such and such? And it was like 6 of them versus me. And I'm like, no, that wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me throwing up nothing. No, that's the other guy. He looks like me, though. Like,
Was it you?
he goes, no, it was me. I was scared as a bitch. He goes, no, but that was you at the gym throwing up. No, bro, dog, what? I don't
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I took
Have a
off.
good day.
And that just showed me I wasn't, I mean, I wasn't built for that. But
Yeah.
the first day I met my teacher, he beat my ass with one hand. I'm like, man, how'd you do that? And I goes, I'll show you. And I showed up every day, but because I had no guidance at the house,
Mhm.
I had no, my mom was raising me. She did the best she could.
Mhm.
And my teacher was in my life 24/7.
Yeah.
So he became my disciplinary. My mom didn't discipline me; he would.
Yeah.
And there was times where I had to hold a stance for hours.
Mhm.
I wasn't allowed, or I would get hit with the bamboo stick.
Mhm.
And those shots are painful.
Mhm.
And I would train almost 8 hours a day before school, after school, and after training.
This is in the East Side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Polly.
yeah.
Good stuff.
You probably heard. Yeah,
I do remember the program. Man.
Yeah, that's where we need more programs like that.
Oh, for sure.
And that changed my life. And when I went to go pick up my nephew, because I think he had a stomach, I think, right? And I went to go pick him up, and I told one of the ladies there, and she goes, "We need more of that."
No, for sure.
Then they were like, "Man, we need to bring those back." But
Yeah, people
because
don't
of-
realize how awesome coaches can really be.
dude, man, like he became my, to me, I call him dad. Like he's
Yeah.
my dad figure,
Yeah, for
So,
sure. Yeah,
and even now on Father's Day, I'll call him instead.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we need that shit.
Oh, for sure.
And if it wasn't for that, I know where I would be.
For sure.
I know that jail is where I was going towards it
Absolutely.
because I thought that's part of life.
Yeah, I can
So-
definitely relate to you, man. My mom did the best she could, and I just decided I thought that was the family you should go to. No, your family's back there.
Yeah,
And so, thank God I had the guidance. I had to get the guidance in prison, but for you to have a coach to sit there and do that with you, I was even telling Chris too. Also, like referees and coaches and all that stuff, they're great at school. You need to have those kind of men in there because they're for discipline, they're for
Mhm.
respect, and they want to show you and guide you more so than just sit there and just hammer you all the time. And
yeah,
they don't have that much, whether it be in Fort Worth or whether it be in Dallas. Everything's so tender now. You gotta be very careful with everything
soft,
now.
everything.
Soft.
Okay.
And that's why our kids are the way they are now. Because we don't have those coaches. We don't have the DARE program. We don't have, you guys
I
remember the
remember
DARE
that.
program, dude?
We all let that guy
I signed
down.
that pledge.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Do y'all remember Rough McGruff?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. They don't have that shit no more. dude. Yeah.
But you gotta
good
ask.
times. Good
Those
times.
were good times.
By the
How old
way,
are
we
y'all?
all. I'm 36.
I'm 37.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we felt rough, by the way, and we
Mhm.
felt there.
I felt so bad.
As soon as we
I
got
was-
it.
Right. Like
I was high in the fucking when they were doing the thing.
right now.
What you want me to do? I
Uh,
can't
I
do
know.
that.
Listen, man, fuck it. Like, but it was still cool though, because it gave you more insight on a lot of stuff.
It did.
you
I
know?
felt good when I was all like, all the I'm like, I did this.
Yeah.
But again, it gives us something to be proud of. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we need more of that. I think we need to bring more. My teacher always says it takes a village to raise a kid. I didn't know that. I don't have kids, but I see it now.
Yeah.
I see that we need coaches. We need even you know what? Like even if you're a drug dealer, it takes nothing to help. If you see one of the kids that need backpack, shoes,
Man,
it
how
ta-
many drug dealers have done that though? It's like
A
they've
lot.
done a lot of bad things. Business is business,
Yeah.
but having a good heart is a good heart.
think
How many Capitol Hill CEOs, CFOs got all this money? They'll
Don't do
rob
a goddamn
everybody
thing.
under 'em
Nothing.
and won't
Don't
give
even
nothing
care.
back. But the drug dealer is the one who's
He's the one that's painted as a bad
But
guy.
you know
Buying
why
backpacks,
though? You know
buying
why though,
bicycles,
right? Because the
giving
drug
turkeys
dealers
to
in the hood
Thanksgiving, like,
seeing them kids.
Mm-hmm.
The drug
exactly.
dealers
It
in
was
the
those
hood see
kids though.
Yeah.
exactly. That's why they're giving back because they know what time it is. They know that they don't got
Well,
their
it was.
dad.
I mean,
They
right? They're not no more. It's what
they're
you
not
said.
no more. They
It's
know what
weird
time
one.
it
They're
is.
weird.
Yeah.
This is weird times, and it's like
Yeah.
we need to bring that back. Like I
And even
said,
the drug dealers now don't even do that shit. The drug dealers not even real drug dealers. Like
it's just a lifestyle now. It's just so you can put
man,
something on
it's just in a
Facebook or
rap song
Instagram. You
now.
know,
Mm-hmm.
It's just some
Hey,
clout
hold me up
shit.
right there on the screen.
yeah,
Everything you want to see, you gonna see it right there.
Mhm.
Show.
Yeah.
yeah. And see, it's not like I said. Back in the day, it was something about something. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we all stood for something.
Yeah.
We all why because we that's where we live. That's where we still live there.
Yeah.
We see that now. It's just like okay,
It's a
well,
respect thing. More
but
so.
and that's the thing. It's like what? And I always ask this: what are we going to do? All this violence and shit. What are we going to do? You know, I'm kind of frankly I'm sick and tired of marching.
Yeah.
Because it's not nothing's getting
Yeah.
done.
I mean, nothing will ever really get done at the end of the day. As much as we want shit to change and want shit to be better,
Yeah.
it just all depends on the system that we're in.
It's clouded.
We're
They
stuck in a
cloud it.
system that doesn't show us the shit that they should show us. Like, fuck, we go to school and we learn about all this bullshit that doesn't even matter, that really didn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
They
Christopher
tell us all
Columbus.
this bullshit to make all these fucking white people look good.
Let's get
Yeah.
deep.
And this
Mm.
shit wasn't real.
Let's get deep.
But why don't they talk about all the fucked up shit that they did, all the cities that they burned down, all the lakes that they created to hide all the black cities, all the
Let's
Mexicans
get
that they hung, all
deep.
the indigenous people that they just fucking
Let's
stole
get
from.
deep. Yeah,
Say
man.
it.
Yeah, man. I had to learn about all that as a child because my mother's an indigenous woman.
Hmm.
And then my father's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And his mother is as brown as him. So there was a lot of colors. So I would ask a lot of questions. And my mother always told me to speak to old people. Talk to the old people. That's where you can learn your knowledge.
Yeah.
The stuff that they're teaching you in the books and all that, that's bullshit. It's all lies, Anna. Read the books that we have here. The reason why these books are still here and passed down and passed down and passed down to families is because that's where the real stuff is, Anna. Stop reading them books now. You read it, pass your grade, do your grades and everything like that. It's all good, but this is what it really is,
Right.
kind of thing. So you're absolutely right.
But
See,
see,
that's cool.
right.
You had something that, like,
to give you the real shit.
Hell yeah.
See, for us, it wasn't like that.
Hell
My
yeah.
mom didn't read English, and she was an immigrant. She had me at 14, 13 when she was here, and she know nothing. So she was like,
Yeah.
well, whatever they give me,
Yeah.
read that. You know,
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus. Well, if that's what he says is on there,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is. That's when
Yeah.
I told I was older that I find out that dude was actually a moron.
Mhm.
You know, he didn't
It's a
discover shit.
fraud.
You know, it's
It's
just
a
like,
fraud.
yeah.
It's
And
a
we're
fraud.
celebrating this dude? Like,
Yeah.
nah,
No, man.
I don't celebrate that shit.
No, I don't either.
I took my kids out of a parade once.
For what?
They were in Columbus parade in
Yeah.
elementary.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
So
right?
my daughter was like in first or second grade, one or the other.
Mhm.
And they were having a Christopher Columbus parade.
Mhm.
And by then is when I was already looking into it. Because like I said, when you're in school, they don't show you this shit. So you think certain things and, it's not
Mhm.
until you actually start looking deep into it. And I didn't start looking deep into that shit until my 20s.
Mhm.
My daughter was going to school already. And they're, my wife told me, she's like, hey, they're doing the Christopher Columbus parade.
Mhm.
And they're, she had her little pilgrim or Indian hat on, or whatever.
Mhm.
And I was just like, no, she's not doing that. She's like, why? She's like, no, because it's all bullshit. Columbus was a piece of shit.
Mhm.
She's like, what do you mean? And I broke it down to her. And I was like, are they doing it now? They're like, yeah. I'm like, well, let's go get her. I walked in that motherfucker. We're getting my daughter out. And I grabbed her. She's
Stand
like,
for what you believe in, man.
yeah.
For real.
My daughter was like, but it's about to start. I got to walk out. I'm holding this, and that. I'm like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, man.
Fuck Columbus.
Educator, man.
Yeah.
Educator.
And now I'll be telling them that shit straight up. I'm like, fuck Columbus, fuck
Yeah.
this, fuck that.
Educator, dude. Educator. It's the best thing. That's what my parents did with me. And even when we first started talking, we got deep, and he would look at me and be like, "Damn, glad you know that." Like, yeah, I've been knowing this shit since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I needed to know this stuff because what they were teaching me in there is all I was gonna know about. So hell no. I'm glad my parents taught me what they taught me. Man.
Yeah.
I needed to know that stuff.
And like I tell everybody, I think our system is built for us to fail.
Yeah. How
To
so?
fail or fall in line.
Because at the end of the day, they want those prison full.
Yeah.
They want
But
people in
school's
there.
full too.
Yeah,
You know,
but-
school's like a prison.
Yeah, school is meant for you to just schools aren't to teach you life. They don't teach you the stock market. They don't teach you money handling, credit.
They do. They have this program called the AVID program.
Well,
Sorry to
see,
interrupt you.
no,
But they
yeah.
do have a program called the AVID. But do all parents know about that?
Mm-mm.
Do those parents make those kids feel like they're equipped to even join a program like that?
Right.
To learn about credit. I was in middle school and I learned about credit in the AVID program. And they do teach that, but they make these kids feel like
You have to be
Just go-
advanced to
be in
able to do
advance, be in honors, be this, be that. No, man, you ain't gotta do them like that. Everybody should get the opportunity to
it.
get that.
Everybody should get just showed how to live life.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
we should learn how to work with tools, wood, metal. You know,
Only certain schools teach that.
yeah, only certain schools. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
certain schools have nursing programs, others don't. You know,
Yeah,
it's like crazy that you have to send your kid to this far off school so they can learn something.
Mhm.
Like my daughter right now, she doesn't go to poly. She's in high school.
Yeah.
She goes to TABS.
Mhm.
It's inside TCC.
Mhm.
It's like it's called Texas Academy of Biomedical Science. So it's basically showing her how to be a doctor or a nurse at an
Oh,
early age.
biochemist. Wow.
Yeah, so when she graduates, she
Jeez.
graduates with an associate's degree, and her high school diploma.
So she's in high school doing this
talking
in a
about.
college campus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good job, Dad.
see, and I'm like, my kids aren't gonna go to
Good job.
the schools I went to because schools I went to failed me
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
wasn't a stupid ass kid. I
Yeah.
passed my GED in the first fucking try without any issues.
Yeah.
Hell, they gave me 9 months to prepare, and I took it on the last day where I had to turn it in. I
Yeah.
passed the motherfucker. You know, it's like,
Mhm.
so for me, I'm like, that school isn't working. I'm gonna send
Mhm.
her to this one.
Yeah. That's what we're going through right now with my son. He's about to be in high school, and I'm just so nervous with putting him in
Oh.
any Fort Worth ISD.
Mm.
Just because from what I've seen with what this middle school has done, they failed. Even with Azel ISD, they failed him too. So I was just like, you know what? We really do have to like live outside of the city in order to get that hands-on, real education. Because at the end of the day, I've always told the teachers this to my kids and to the teachers. That's your parent when I'm gone. Why is that your parent when I'm gone? Because that person watches you, they educate you, they feed you, protect you. That is your parent when I'm gone. And you are their parent when I'm gone. So I expect you. And I know we're not supposed to have expectations, but I expect you because you decided to take that job. This is your occupation. This is who you are. You're supposed to love these children. These are your children.
Right. Right.
They're
At
for
least you want them to feel that way.
yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So what's the point of even being a teacher if you're not going to look at them like that? You're not educating shit then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just what's in the book.
Yeah.
It's really not just what's in the book. It's showing them manners and all that stuff, dude. So yeah, the system definitely failed.
It
The
did.
system definitely failed for sure.
And another thing too is like my daughter went to the public school
Right.
during middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and when she switched over to this other school, she had to study. She had to do this. She had to do that, and they put her into this. She's obsessed with school now,
Mm-hmm.
so she wants to do good. And all her friends are nerds too. So
Yeah. That's
she's
good.
she's not walking around with all these hood kids that I walked around with
Yeah.
when I was at her age.
I
You know,
want my kids to hang out with nerds.
yeah, and that's what
I want my kid to be a nerd.
Yeah.
You know?
I picked her up to take her to like a skating rink.
Yeah.
You know, and I dropped her off, and then she's like, "Hey, Dad, we're ready to go." She's like, "Can you take my friend home?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So I picked both of them up.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about math problems on the way home, and I'm like,
Can you believe that fraction?
"Yeah."
Right. That's what I'm
In my
like.
mind, I'm like, "Oh, that's such a beautiful thing,"
Yeah, no, it is, dude.
because I'm just like, man, at that age, I was fucking. I was getting high.
Yeah,
I had a kid at 17, 16.
me too.
You know, so I was
Me
already
too.
wild as hell.
Me too.
And just to hear my daughter like that, I'm just like, I did good.
Yeah, you did. You did really, really good. And for her to be so adamant at what she wants in life at such a young age like that too, it takes a long time for them kids to figure out
Yeah.
who they are and what they want to do. Even just as adults too, it takes a long time for us
Took
to
me a
figure
while.
out, you know?
to find myself as
So
well.
yeah, dude, it took me a while. It took me till I was about 20, in my 20s, in my late 20s, to figure out what I really, really want to do in life and who I really, really want to be. For a kid to do that, good job, Dad. You gotta pat
Yeah.
yourself in the back for that.
Man, I'm doing all right. I
Yeah,
got a
you
kid in
are.
college,
Yeah.
and I got my daughter doing good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hoping the rest of them follow.
Yeah, and then you got one on the way. The
Yeah.
boy or girl?
Boy.
Yeah.
I'll have 3 boys and 3 girls. Oh, all them girls are fucking killing me.
Are they? I had my
Yeah.
first girl, so lace me up. Let
No,
me know
girls
what
are
to
fucking
do.
horrible.
Are they?
Fucking girls.
What's up?
They're more expensive. They demand more attention.
Yeah.
And if you have them too close, like, so I have my youngest daughters are
It's cool.
Mhm.
It's fine.
8 and 6.
Okay.
They're 2 years apart.
Okay.
They fight for everything.
Yes.
Every fucking
Yes.
thing. My other son and daughter, they're only like 2 years apart too.
Mhm.
My daughter's 16, my son's 14.
Mhm.
They never fought for anything.
Yeah.
These other 2 little motherfuckers, man, they fight for everything.
Yeah.
They get on each other's nerves. They start complaining about each other.
Touching each other's stuff without
Yes.
asking. That's the biggest thing right now.
Oh, and they're always hell bent on being first.
Mm-hmm.
Like for
Mhm.
whatever reason, everything's a race to them
Yeah.
against each other
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
And they're sisters.
Yeah, and then they look like twins because they're the same height.
Oh, and I know they hate that. Do they hate that? Or
No, they like dressing alike.
Okay.
That's the only thing that they. If we buy them different clothes, they're
Yeah.
like, why don't we look the same today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna become best friends when they get older.
Hopefully.
No, for sure.
If not, they're gonna be fucking hating the shit
No,
out of
dude,
each
watch.
other.
Me and my sister were the same way, and we're 6 years apart, 7 years apart, something like that. But we're the same exact way. Even when we were younger, I was like, "Oh my god, why did you even have her, Mom?" Like, God. And now,
That's funny.
we'll. It's fucked up too.
Give her back.
Give her back. God.
Can we return this one?
Yeah. What was her name again? I didn't even talk to her. No. Now it's she could cuss me out, and then a week later it'll be all right.
Yeah,
So
I'm like that. Well, my brother was reversed. Me and Tony, I couldn't stand that kid. And now that he's a young man, we're best friends.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, me and my brothers are
it's
too.
backwards for us.
Yeah, yeah. My dad used to tell us that y'all fight like y'all are married, but watch when y'all get older. Watch. And now all 4 of us, we're like this.
Yeah.
It's that sibling love, dude.
See, I always tell everybody that. So I grew up kind of by myself
Mhm.
because all of my brothers and sisters, the age gap is really big.
Yeah.
Like, I got my oldest sister's damn near pushing 50. My other sister's 40. My brother's 40.
Okay.
They're like mid 40s already.
Okay. Okay.
So everybody was always older than me. So like
Yeah.
my sisters are like mother figures to me.
Yeah.
And then my brother Miguel, he's like, he showed me like he pretty much everything I knew growing up, which a lot of the shit wasn't good.
But he was
But
there.
he showed me, he
Mhm.
guided me through a lot of shit.
Mhm.
When I got in trouble, he's the one that would go pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you do now?
Yeah.
"Oh, I got in a fight.
Yeah.
Just say that, somebody was talking shit. Somebody's picking on you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't his fault, Mom. Somebody was picking on him, he just got in a fight. He would back me up like that, and I was just like, yes.
Mhm.
But he was already an adult and I was a fucking teenager. So I never had that, like. And then I do have a little brother, but he's like, I'm 12 years older than him.
So he's watching everything you're doing.
Yeah, so, and he's good.
Yeah.
Thankfully, like all the guys in the
be
family.
like him, Mom.
Right.
Yeah, all the guys in the
Yeah.
family are a little thrown off.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
older brother's the one in jail. Then my brother Miguel, he had his hood crazy side, but he's
Mhm.
good now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've always been the outspoken shit talker of the family.
Yeah.
So, and then my little brother's just a nice, gentle one.
Yeah.
So, it worked out.
Oh, Mom got all the flavors.
right?
Yeah, mom got all the flavors. Yeah, mine's definitely my dad. He's the guy that's gonna be walking me down the aisle. Him and my other older brother. They were there. You know, my parents worked a lot.
Yeah.
So they did construction, y'all. So y'all know how that stuff goes, where you have to build a house from ground up and you have
Yeah.
a deadline kind of thing. So my
Yeah.
parents were gone for hours.
Always working.
Always working, man. Always working. So my brother raised me, and he was always there, picked me up every time I was in trouble. You know, lied for me and everything like that. And that's who's watching my baby right now. That's my best friend, dude. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh.
like my older sister, whenever she started, like, I always tell everybody I didn't experience a Christmas till my brother and sister started working.
That's awesome.
Because all the Christmases that we had before, you know, we were poor. We didn't have much. And if we did get something, it was Goodwill. Now, my name's Lupe, so they would always give me girl stuff. And I would be like so mad and shit. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. So I didn't experience Christmas till I was a teenager. My brother Miguel and my sister were already working.
Yeah.
So they were already full blown adults making money. So they're like, oh, we're gonna have a Christmas this year. We're gonna buy you stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and having those experiences with them was what made everything cool.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't have those experiences with them, I probably would have been like, fuck Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
And then it's your brothers and sisters who wanted to do that for you.
yeah.
So
That's
it's just
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
No, my sister would dress me for whenever it's time to go back to school. She's the one that'd be like, "Oh no, we're not getting you no fucking Dickies this time. You're gonna wear normal pants."
that's a mom.
Dickies,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I said. I
That's
see
a
them as
mom.
mother figures,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's
because
awesome.
my parents were always working,
Yeah.
you know, and my mom was always busy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an angel in my mom's fucking eyes, and all the shit I did, she never found out about any of it.
That's great.
So my mom, I could do no wrong in my mom's eyes.
That's awesome.
You know, that's a gift and a curse too, though,
Yeah.
because I got away with so much shit.
Yeah.
But you know, in my mom's eyes, she's like, "Oh, you're the nicest one." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Yeah, mom, it's me. Totally. Mom.
good."
Yeah. No, my mom knew. My mom knew right off the rip. She's like, oh, my baby crazy. I know you crazy.
Lord help me.
I think it shows more in the girl though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when the girl's, you know, when she's out there, when she's like, you know,
Do you see that with me? Besides the stories?
meeting you, you're nice, but I know that you can be. You look like you got some ghetto in you.
Ew, I'm from the east side. Don't
Yeah.
say ghetto.
You got some ghetto in
Just a
you.
little hood. Just a little.
That's a
I
little.
don't know why, but I'm looking at him.
He's over here like, oh
He's
shit.
y'all, when I got with him,
Ash.
it was like, I'm glad I got with a man like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who wants to ever get with a man from the hood like that? You know what I mean? Unless they're doing a complete turnaround with their lives and doesn't want to, you know, be like
Right.
statistics or whatever. But him being raised in Crowley and coming from where he came from and everything like that, of course everyone wants a man like that. But ghetto, little hood. Little ratchet.
A little when it needs to come out.
When it
I think
needs to
there you
come
go.
Yeah,
out.
there you go.
What's that thing? I think they said I'm half holy and I'm half hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just because who said it? I think it was a comedian.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a Christian don't mean I'm soft.
You hear me?
don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Ain't shit soft. No.
There you go.
No. You grow out of that.
I think
Super
that's-
chill. You grow out of that stuff. man.
As you get older, you really do. Because now, like you said, if we're fighting, I'm not gonna waste my energy doing all this shit. Either swing or shut the
Yeah,
fuck
can
up.
we not? I don't even know how to argue. So let's just fight. And if we don't want to fight, can you leave me alone?
And
There
it's
you go.
crazy because we do it calmly.
Yeah.
It's like we
It's-
don't really get mad, but we're like, bro, if you got something to get off your chest, you know, let's
None of
just-
that. No.
Let's hand it out real quick.
Yeah.
Are you fighting or not fighting? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Move on.
And then when they argue, I'm like, damn, you're really going through some shit, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Like, hey,
It's
bro.
gonna be okay, bro.
It's not me.
Hey,
you're
you know
fighting.
what? The older you get, the more you analyze people's, you know,
Like,
Everything.
the way their body
Analyze
moves.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Mannerisms, the way they speak, the way they look. I could be looking at you, but looking at him at the
And you're
same
like, this motherfucker
time.
having a bad day.
Yeah.
I'll leave him alone today. You know?
Tone, everything like that.
I've
what-
actually said that. What he just said?
What?
Probably like at the family, the Dollar Tree or something.
Uh-huh.
And them ladies get hell from all.
Mhm.
And she's just mad. And all I said was, "It's gonna be okay.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be okay." She
That's
goes,
awesome.
and that kind of like made her day. And because she has somebody, she just said it that some lady was giving her hell, just being a Karen or whatever.
Mm,
And I said, "Hey, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Day's almost over."
that's awesome.
And like I said, sometimes like that shit hurt. You see they're going through something.
Yeah.
I don't want to add on to that.
No,
So
no. 'Cause
Just
I promise you, He's watching. And
Yeah.
he sees you being ugly and vindictive like that, or being spiteful, or just being ugly like that. You don't get that stuff back, man.
Mm.
I don't care. We're made of sin, so we're gonna cuss. We're gonna do whatever we do. We have vices and everything like that. But at the end of the day, he works. So he's real.
Mm.
So what you just did for her, someone's gonna do that for you. You never
Oh,
know
man, it's-
how hard.
It's been done.
Sevenfold.
It's been done. That's why,
Awesome.
like,
That's
I just,
awesome. That's really, really awesome.
like, pass it on. It costs you nothing. And but like I said, as we get older, like you say, we analyze. They're having a bad day, or he's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Hey, costs you nothing to say, bro. Hang in there, or it's gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
I promise you.
And just move on.
That's awesome.
You
We need
know?
more people like that
No, yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I just constantly analyze people because I want to know what people are like.
For real, right?
I like reading people
Yeah.
because if you're gonna deal with somebody in any kind of way, whether it's work or business or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you want to know that how they're coming at you is sincere.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can
Mhm.
read that off just body energy and just the way
Mhm.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I've always been good at picking up.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
that's
know.
very good.
It's-
And it's clouded a lot nowadays too. I
Mm.
noticed that too. Like, remember how I said earlier, I was like, man, I don't want to be here. I want to be out in this world. Y'all are weird out here.
Yeah.
Shit's so fraudulent, so weird. Something's in the water or in the air because everyone's literally looking the same, acting the same, talking the same. But then on top of that too, it's so not genuine no more.
Mm. I
Like,
agree.
And that's what it is.
it's
That
not
everything is so fake
genuine.
nowadays.
It's an illusion.
Like, it's all an illusion. Like, y'all are, why? Y'all are in like a fairy tale la la land. Like, wake up. Y'all always talk about stay woke. I wasn't around for the stay woke, #stay woke movement stuff. We was in there. But like, y'all always talk about that stuff, right? But y'all not awake.
No.
Y'all not awake.
Mm-mm.
Y'all,
Like,
y'all
actually-
think y'all are awake. Y'all not awake.
There
Come
you
on now.
go.
What's crazy is some of the fucking wokest people are people that were in jail
Yeah, man.
that sat down and read some shit that motherfuckers
What?
don't ever read. Like
What? I told my damn. I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram when I found out find the book. But I was telling my mom to go look for this book because I needed it, right? And she said there's nowhere to be found. There's books in jail from a long time ago that help you with your mind and cognitive thinking and everything like that.
Mm.
And when you sit down and you have that long period of time to sit down, like really sit down and look at yourself, it's corny and cliche, right? People be like, do you ever just really look at yourself in the mirror and really, really look at yourself? Nah, motherfucker. Did you ever just really look at yourself in the mirror and really look at yourself and then look at other people too? But
Mm.
really look at other people, watch them, see how they talk, see how they move, all that stuff. Have you ever really, really done that? No. And every person I talk to, the only people that realize that stuff is people from prison.
Yeah.
Or the old schools. Nobody in our age like that really just sits there and really looks at themselves and looks at other people now. They just see what's on all these platforms, on social media, what's on
Mhm.
TV and everything like that. That's what they see. That's what they look at. You know what I mean? They're not really, really looking though. They're not
Right.
really, really hearing. They're not really, really
everything's for the
listening.
post.
Yeah.
Everything's just for a post. Or,
Man, prayers, all that stuff. All that stuff. Everything's in a post, dude.
Yeah.
Like what?
Or pray for
They're
me,
not
but don't ask
hearing
me.
those. Bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Prayer's supposed to be in private anyways, dog.
Yeah, you see what I mean? And
Like-
I hate those. I'll pray for me, but don't ask me what I'm going through. Then what the hell am I
Yeah.
supposed to, what am I praying for? Like,
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
it's like I said, or look at this good deed that I'm doing. Look at
Mhm.
me. I'm giving back and look how well
That
I'm
sounds
doing.
corny. Or the crying on the phone.
I don't see how people do that shit.
the crime videos.
Yeah.
Crying on the
so
phone,
sad
man.
right
You're crying
now.
on the
like,
phone.
hold
Like,
on, I'm
and you're
going to post my
literally,
video by
what
camera. Yeah.
kind of stuff is that? Or like the going live whenever you're fighting with your spouse.
See, it's just, that's why we're losing.
People like to be messy nowadays.
No, they loved to be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was messy has always been like that. It was never brought up
Mm.
or shown until the internet,
Well, it's because
Yeah.
the internet gave people
that
leverage,
leverage.
so that way it
to-
could be seen.
Exactly. And then it distorted everybody's mind. Man, look at our kids now, dude.
Like if me and my wife
You
fight,
see?
me and my wife are just fighting.
Yeah.
In our room,
Yeah.
We're gonna try not to let the kids hear.
Mhm.
We're gonna
Mhm.
handle our problem however we need to
Mhm.
handle. We're not gonna post about it.
Yeah.
If my wife was to ever post about a fucking fight that we had or something, I'd be so fucking mad.
Like, what made you think that those people really, really care or want to know?
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
just,
I
it's
mean,
just
they
an-
want to
it's-
know.
They
but-
want to know, but do they really want to know?
Yeah.
Are they just wanting to know because they're bored and it's some chisme or some juice or
I'm not.
something?
There
Gonna
you
lie.
go.
I want to
You
know
know,
all the
it's
cheese,
it's some chisme or some juice or
Yeah.
somebody's drama. It's better than your drama, right?
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to somebody else's drama. That's really more so what it is.
Mhm.
Like that
I think the word we're looking for is a lack of respect. Because
of themselves or anybody
respect for
else.
your partner or respect for yourself.
You know how dumb they look when they post that stuff?
Ah, say it out loud.
I'll just be like, yo, ew,
you-
unfriend. I don't think I like you no more. Unfollow.
I
That's
like
just
all those. I'm done
lame.
with him.
uh,
Fuck him. He ain't shit.
Yeah.
got a little dick and I'm
Yeah.
like,
You wasn't saying that when he was hollering his name the other day, bitch.
But then,
Like,
but then 2 weeks later,
yeah.
oh my baby.
Yeah.
my day one.
I love him.
My day ones.
He
My
gave
day
you a black
one.
eye the last week,
Type
but you good now. All right,
Type
yeah.
shit. It's
Y'all worked it out
scary.
great.
It's scary. They look up to the Krishans and the
Yeah.
and the blue faces. They look up to these throwed off people.
I can't live like that. No.
I
I
won't.
can't.
It's not even I
Fuck
can. I
that.
won't. Like I
To
won't.
me,
I know
it's-
me.
yeah.
You know? I know me, and I know what I have.
Yeah.
And they're watching. There are 4 of them. They're watching.
Yeah.
How can I allow that cycle to continue? What's this thing that they say on? It's a post that everybody uses. You got to break that cycle. That's great. That post is awesome, right? But why don't you just do it? Let's not talk about it. Do
There
it.
you go. Do it. 'cause,
Do it.
I know from experience, it's like if you lead by example, people will follow, including your kids.
Absolutely.
But if you're like, hey, don't do that, but yet you're doing it, they're like,
Absolutely.
well,
We
why
talk about
you-
that all the time. Even in
Yeah.
parenting.
Yeah.
Okay, stop leaving your dirty plate out, babe. You can't get on their ass for leaving a dirty plate out. But you leaving a dirty plate out. You
Yeah.
gotta put the dirty plate away.
Lead by
Kinda
example.
thing, you know? Lead by example.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna keep leading by example. You know, regardless. Regardless whether it's cool or not, regardless whether I don't look like all of them or don't talk like all of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing me and lead by example and hope to God that they follow.
Mhm.
Or hope to God, fuck following. Now you lead by example. Don't follow me.
Yeah.
Now you lead by example.
You
Don't
know
be
a
a
better
follower.
way, go for it.
Yeah. Do you? But be great at it and do it wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And do it with genuine love. Like you want to do it. Don't do it for the clout and all that stuff. That's just lame as fuck. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, do it because you really, really, really want to do it. You know.
Do it
That's what
because that's what you want. Just
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I always tell my kids, do what you want to do in life.
Mhm.
Don't do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because when you do what you have to do, you fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I have to work. I don't want to go to work every day, but I fucking have to.
Mm.
I don't want to be doing this bullshit,
Me
but I
neither,
fucking
dog.
have
But
to.
we have to.
Yeah.
And that's what I told my kids. I'm like, you're at the age now where you can pick and choose what you want to do.
Mhm.
You know?
Start now though.
But you got to start from an early age. I'm like, I could probably pick and choose what I want to do, but I got to go through a whole nother process to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm already embedded in this shit where I get paid decent. And I'm like, do I want to start over from the bottom again when I'm already making good money?
Yeah.
I'm not happy, but it's making it work. You
I'm
know?
going through that right now. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here like, man, do I still want to continue in this sales, or do I want to do something I really, really want to do? I can't be in my 30s and just be like, oh, I hate my job.
Oh, that's me right now.
Oh,
like,
I have
fuck
to do
this
this.
shit.
I have to. I'm that close to saying fuck this shit.
It's me every day.
Yeah.
Fuck this job.
Yeah, man. Who's gonna
I
pay
just
the
flip
bills?
whatever I can afford. Just fuck this job.
Yeah.
Paper towels. That's all I can afford to. But yeah, and I get you. Mind frame.
So let's go back to the prison stuff.
What's up?
What is the wildest thing you've seen in prison?
Someone hanging themselves.
Mm.
You never shake from that.
Yeah.
Someone hanging themselves. Yeah. That right there, like I'm telling you, it's a tripped out psych ward, but a sorority at the same time, because you got all these girls in these tanks or in these cells or in this dormitories. But the craziest thing I ever saw was that girl that got cut up
Mm.
and a girl hanging themselves.
Oh.
What's the wildest thing that I've ever even seen? No one, you don't want to see stuff like that, dude.
Yeah,
You can do the
nobody.
most gangster shit ever. You could shoot at people, whatever. If you had, I don't know. You could shoot at people, you can do some stabbings, whatever the case may be. But if you ever really just sat there and saw somebody hanging themselves, like, and you're trying to tell them to stop, banging on the door, like, hey, yo, stop. Hey, somebody come here. And they're just looking at you and you're just looking at them and they're like, I'm done. That's the most wildest thing I've ever seen.
Man, so you physically saw that shit.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Coming down from Chow.
Man,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Coming down from Chow. She was done. She was just fucking done with life. And, ever met somebody that was just really or hear stories about people just being done,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Suicide is a real thing, and there they don't have a lot of people who check up on them. And some women just lose it all. I think women take incarceration harder than men because we have such a, I guess, a persona to uphold
Right.
as women and as moms, right? So when we fail, we beat ourselves up for it because we're not these super women. We're supposed to be these hybrid super women, and we fuck up and we go to prison, right? We lose it all. Sometimes these women aren't fortunate enough to have family to take care of their children. Sometimes their children fall into the system, and then sometimes their children end up missing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is real life, dude. So these women lose it in there, and seeing women lose it is the wildest thing I've ever seen, and seeing a woman lose herself and taking her own life was the most wildest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh, and then women putting fucking blood and shit in their girlfriend's food and caca in their pies and stuff, man.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
What?
Yes, this is
How you gonna take me on this
That's
sad
the most
ass
you just
trip?
said the most craziest things I have
And then
thought
you're
off of
just
that.
like, oh, they put shit in their food. I'm
Yeah,
I
like,
they
just
put
went from
shit in
roller
their
coaster
food.
up and then
Damn.
down and then holy.
It's wild. Yeah, he knows some odd ass stories too. He even I'll FaceTime girls that got out of prison and they're doing great now and everything, and we'll chop it up. You remember that time, Hannah, when you did it? And I'm just like, shut the fuck. Hold on.
so hold on, what did you do?
I was damn.
We're gonna put you on the spot.
Listen.
Look, what you did in jail does not reflect the you that is here
Cool.
now.
Just know that I'm not this person no more,
Yeah.
y'all. No.
But don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Though.
We not soft.
Kind of. I call the police now. I don't want to fight no more, y'all. No. I'm calling the popo. It was the sleeping around thing. There was so many pretty girls around there, guys.
she was getting it in.
I was getting it in. I love women. Women are beautiful creatures. You know, just like
Yes.
men. Men are beautiful creatures. And why not? You know, you're hot. I'm hot. Let's do something. Kind of thing. I promise that's exactly how it was. And they were always DTF. Y'all remember DTF?
Yeah, I've had a lot of those.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We were like, yeah.
There was a lot of DTF. So that's like the wildest thing I've ever done. Besides tatting up and taking. The wildest thing I've ever done was went to prison. I never thought I would go to prison, but the wildest thing I've ever done in prison was messing around with a bunch of girls at once in prison.
Once?
Yeah, like on some fucking like porno shit. Like it was just fucking.
I'm like, it's kind of
at
hard
once.
to imagine it.
At once,
It's not
he
hard
knows
to
the
imagine.
stories.
Have you ever been?
He knows
I
the
mean-
stories. Like we're bored, y'all.
Yeah.
We're bored. We're hot. Fuck it. Girls are around. Why not? You
See,
know?
that doesn't.
Why
I
not?
mean, that makes sense.
You know. So
I mean, I don't think it works like that in guy jail.
Oh, it
Nah.
does. Fuck that shit. It does because I seen some weird stuff on
Really?
Instagram. Yeah, it was these dudes like modeling, and it was like a row of guys in their shorts. and
These
stuff.
fucking dudes with phones in jail be wilding out.
They do. They fucking do.
It is crazy.
They
Really?
do. Yes,
Mhm.
they let it out now. They like it's known that these men are messing around in there. They do
Oh.
everything that we do.
It's probably why they like going back. I mean, I have a homie that keeps going back. I'm like, bro, at this point, you're a little sus to me now.
Well, yeah, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, right.
What
Just
you doing in there? Is she that good?
right.
You want to
Just,
keep going back, bro?
like,
Yeah. No, that was it's there. COs are doing it. COs are doing each other. Inmates.
I know.
Them COs get down too.
Really?
Hell yeah, they're thrown off.
I mean, they're people too. I mean,
They do the same thing we do. They just never got caught. They didn't get locked up for it.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they probably know all the blind spots and all that shit.
Fuck
right?
yeah. That's who you become friends with.
Oh,
That's who you become friends
and the crooked ones, I'm sure make themselves
oh yeah.
known that they're the ones that.
Are
'cause-
crooked?
well, not crooked, but like the ones that be bringing shit in or be doing, you know, they kind of make themselves known that they're the ones that do it around
No.
a small group of them.
No. You know? Like from what I experienced, there were COs that you would never think, right?
Yeah.
How they uphold themselves. You would never think that they would do some shit like that because it's a charge for them. That they don't let that shit be known at all.
Mhm.
Like you get disqualified, cut off, moved to a different unit
Mm.
if someone finds out that you're snitching like that. Like we're gonna take you out because if you can snitch on that person, you're gonna snitch on everybody else, and you're gonna fuck up the whole thing, the whole system, the whole game, the money train, man. We all need the ink, we all need the drugs, we all need the haircuts. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We all need the makeup, we all need the alcohol. We gotta cope in this motherfucker. So if you're a snitch, you gotta get the fuck out, kind of thing.
Right.
And the COs were the same way. And if a CO was snitching on another CO, you gotta get the fuck out. It's called crossing cross out. So we would cross each other out, and COs would cross each other out. Inmates would cross each other out. COs would cross out inmates. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. It gets messy in there.
Damn, it's a whole new world.
It's a whole set of
It's
rules.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm good. I like the free world.
yeah. I do too.
I don't like being surrounded by men.
Me neither.
I mean, for you it works.
For one.
It's-
No,
I'm sorry, I don't want to be a bunch of
there
bunch of
was
fucking
one
dudes.
point in time where I was like, I'm tired of fucking seeing pussy. I hate this shit.
I don't
Ugh.
think
Oh,
I've
that's
ever,
such a horrible problem to have.
I was-
Oh
I
my
don't think
For
I've
a
ever said that in my life.
For a man, it's just like,
A
damn,
woman?
I'm tired of seeing
Ew.
women.
Nah.
And a lot of them, there was probably 20% that was bad as fuck. The rest were fucking beluga whales and stuff. God forgive me.
Look at-
Big girls.
Big girls. Sorry.
What's that? What's
That's
that?
fucked up. That's fucked up.
The one where you write to inmates was it Pen Pal?
Paper princesses. There were so many.
Yeah, not too long ago. There was it was, I don't know if it was a trend or whatever, but they would get on TikTok. Write to my homegirl,
Yeah.
and she'd be bad as fuck. I'd be like,
He saves it.
I was like,
Right
I
to
did say
this.
what? I was like, nah, but I'd be scared. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm like, what if she shakes
A lot
me?
of these girls, like majority of them just want somebody to talk to.
I want to ask that. Can I ask that?
Go ahead, what?
Were you ever scared that she get violent on you, or like when you fall asleep, you have like a hand on the weapon?
Me and her got a history.
Yeah.
Like, we met in 2015. Like,
Oh, so y'all knew each other before.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it was like there was a comfort zone between us. Like, I knew she was in the shit. I ain't asked no questions. She knew I was in the shit. She ain't asked no questions. When we kicked it, we kicked it. So it was like, I know she got a temper. She can be heated, but she's not like that.
No,
Like,
I'm not
it's really
chill.
like
I like
you,
that.
Yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
not
be
chill.
fucking with her, like, to get her to that point.
You gotta, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not worried about being shanked, but some of the people be fucking with her.
They gotta be worried about it.
But, I mean, it's different place, different time,
Yeah.
different mindset.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Because I would be, I don't know why, but I would be like, if I was, like, you know, like I said, when they were like, oh yeah, right to my homegirl. I'm like, oh, that's my dick thinking she's bad as fuck. But then I'm like, man, what if she cuts me or like, I end up
That's your
missing.
scary ass.
I don't
just-
Somebody like that is gonna be like that out rip. You're gonna know. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like,
Yeah, you know they
"Okay, this motherfucker
when they
Yeah.
crazy, they don't hide it for
No, for
anything.
sure. I
Uh.
could tell an HMR girl from like a mile away, like,
Mm.
I'm not, you're not eating no cootie bang, bitch. Hell no. Like, yeah, it's really real. But I'm not angry like that, especially if somebody I love.
Yeah.
I'm so patient. I'll be like, okay, we need to talk about this.
Hmm?
If we don't talk about this now, I'm gonna shank you.
It'll happen, but you know.
So talk about it and get shanked. What are we gonna do? No.
She's all sharpening her knife and shit. Just let's talk about it.
No.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just like,
She got the knife hit.
but I'm just saying, this is like the second time I tell you.
Take out the trash. Have y'all ever dated a felon?
Yeah, I banged one.
Mm.
Fuck me. I was gonna say who hasn't, but God forgive me.
I never dated many girls.
Okay.
It's because dating and fucking is different.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was
Okay.
like, are you coming
Well,
up on the
you're
show?
right. You know what? We just talked about this. You're right.
Because like I've never like
You're fucked with a felon
yes
on a
few.
heavy basis though. Like you don't have to date, but y'all like were cool as fuck. She was your main
That's it.
squeeze at some point in time.
Yeah, I've
stuff
had
like
a
that.
couple
You
of
know.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah. How was that for y'all?
it was hot as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He was hot.
So that was
He
hot
was
as
hot?
fuck.
Yeah.
I know what? No, she was. So she was hot. I mean,
It's okay if
it was hot. The whole jail coming out of jail thing and
Yeah.
not being with no man, and I'm the first one. It's just. Yeah, excuse me, I gotta go make a phone call.
So I had one that was she had got locked up young
Uh huh.
for stabbing a dude,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude almost died. And so she got locked up young. She got released when she was like 18. I'm already 18, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen her walking. I'm like, oh shit, is that her? And I'm like,
Mhm.
hey, what's up? She's like, oh hey, what's up? You know.
Mm-hmm.
We were like 15 and 16 when she got locked up, you know. So she was, you know,
She's thugging it hard.
yeah, she was thugging hard as fuck, and she had no remorse for it. you know, and I seen her walking around. I was just like, oh, she's like, hey, can you take me to the store? I'm like, oh yeah, you know, get in the car, let's go.
Yeah.
Took it to the store, you know. I'm like, damn, this bitch ain't changed one bit. Like she's still hard as fuck, you know. Like I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And then you know,
Scared.
Right?
Scared.
and then you know, little
Oh,
by
don't be
little,
scared.
we kept on talking,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, I'm fucking with her. But I was always like, man, this bitch crazy though. I need to
Mhm.
stop. Like she
Never
might.
stopped, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went back to jail.
That's why we stopped.
That's why we stopped, really. But you know,
Damn it.
Still right
That's
to her?
terrible.
but it was like one of it was like one of those things where like, and she went to jail because she shot a dude,
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, bro, she's
shit.
violent. I'm glad you got out there.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like, you dodged that bullet for sure,
That
dog.
could've
and she
been
wouldn't be
you.
like, she's like, you're so nice, you're always so good. I'm just like, all right.
I feel like he just never paid
Hey,
attention.
I told her though, I'm like, hey, don't be bringing no goddamn guns in the fucking car, all right?
Mm, and you a felon, bitch.
Yeah, like you don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. You don't need that shit.
Man.
All
I
right,
feel
I
like
won't
you
bring my
probably-
gun with me.
Yeah.
You probably never paid attention. Check the gun. You're so nice. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know, I paid
right. She's
attention.
like,
So pretty,
she's so
you
pretty.
notice.
She still has a gun.
I made sure she wasn't. Hey, don't bring in no goddamn guns, all right?
She puts it up.
I don't think I've ever dated anybody that got out of prison like that. I mean, girls, obviously, when I
Yeah.
was in prison, but like outside of, no, and no disrespect to any of the guys that've been in prison. I just can't because I know what goes on and I
Mm.
hear stories. I mean, my father's done time, my uncles have done time, and they were like, "Look, either you stick to yourself or you move with that gang," and they all poking each other. So you stick to yourself and hold your own, or you go with a gang
Y'all poke each other.
and y'all poke each other.
Like poke each other. How? Like
No, that's what I was told. So I just could never really date a guy that got locked up because I always think that you got your ass fucked.
I don't know. So there's something.
or did the ass fucking?
Or did they ass fucking? Like just
Mm,
straight
yeah.
up, dude. It's a scary thing.
I don't know. I couldn't do that. I'd be a
No.
slut.
Or they gonna take it, give me
Yeah.
a chon chon type shit. You know?
No.
That's the scary part right there.
No.
Imagine getting held down and raped.
Oh, you know what? You asked a question earlier too about the wildest thing. I seen for the first time a morphodite?
Hermaphrodite?
Hermaphrodite.
It has a.
Hermaphrodite.
Ew,
It has both. Those
Don't say
shit?
ill. That's messed up. God made them.
I don't give a fuck.
This is a cancer show.
God-
It's okay.
Okay. All right, fuck it.
Did anybody else think Sierra
Yo,
when
so
she's in it?
look, let's get real
Okay,
on
yeah,
here.
explain that.
Taj. What's up, Taj? Was in a male's facility at first and was getting raped because she had both. And then she moved to a women's facility and Taj looked like a dude. A lot of the women in there look like males because they have the testosterone, the transition thing
Right.
for women to transition to a man in there. They take the shots and everything in there. So they start growing beards. Like they full on look like men. Taj already looked like a man when he came into prison. But he had both parts and they put him in a male's facility and he was getting raped. So they moved him to the facility I was at, which was a transfer facility. And he had his chest removed and everything like that. And I was like, bro, so that's what you are? And he's like, yeah.
Did you ask to
Or
see
she,
it?
fucking right. That's where I was leading to. I was like, can I see it? And he was just like, for real? Or she was like, for real? I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah, it was
What is
tripped
it,
out.
he or she?
I don't know.
So what did it look
Both.
like?
So one's on top. It's like on top. And
What?
one works and one doesn't. Didn't want to go into details because I saw that she was like getting like, because I was really like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
So wait,
like-
so she had the penis on top of the vagina,
yeah, it was like on top.
and then
It wasn't like that fat clit like some women have. No,
Yeah.
dude, it was like a full on schlong on like top of lips, man. Yeah.
they had balls or anything. Or?
And I didn't get that deep. I was sitting on top of my bunk and the restroom was right there. It was in San Saba unit.
Mm.
It was in the San Saba unit. And it lights out. So the only light you have is that one bathroom light. So I
Yeah.
was just like, she was like gleaming down on the light, showing me her. Yeah. No,
Like, let me see it.
Wow.
was asleep. So she
Everybody got their
showed.
mirrors and shit.
You know?
Just-
Yeah, she showed. We do have those mirrors. The circle mirrors that
yeah.
everybody uses. We did talk through those too.
Oh shit.
Wow, y'all did some side shit.
Well, no, I like to talk. If you're in cell block and you need to see somebody's face or talk or throw some commissary or something, you use your mirror. Yeah, but yeah. So I saw both and I was like, holy shit. So I wanted to get off my bunk, but the cameras are right there. So I was like, no, bitch, hold on. So I looked as best as possible, and it looked tripped out. It was
Oh.
tripped the fuck out.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's
Is
crazy.
it weird that I want to see one now?
No, it's not.
No?
No, I think I think. Oh, never mind. I'm just not gonna say that.
But I say,
That shit deserves to be on TV. Like,
see, I've never seen one. I just heard about it.
that's tripped
Just-
out. Right. Don't you want to like see some shit like that?
That's
It's
just
trippy.
just like,
Make you want to like be like,
I
whoa.
don't know.
And not- you don't wanna-
He's like, not whoa, but
I'm
it's
not-
just like, okay.
I'll be like, that's enough.
I would touch. I want to like
Get on my man.
Smack
Yo,
the-
bro.
smack the thing that's not working.
chill out, bro.
Put a
You're
little
like, which one works, this one or this one?
Yeah, I think it was the vagina
Mm.
because she peed sitting down. He,
Mm.
yeah, but it was cool. She was cool. He was cool.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's another crazy thing.
That is crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's people that are like that,
Literally.
you know, and they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
for
take
sure.
a certain identity for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did ask her too, like, how did they take you to a male's facility if you identify as a woman? Because I know she identified as a woman. Her mom even named her Taj. But because she had a pito.
A chalon, I mean.
Yeah.
man, guys were getting all up in that shit.
Man, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I felt
Oh,
so
shit.
bad. I was like, dang, they didn't put you on PC? Like, shit. Afterwards, they did. And that's when they had to transfer her. That's why she was at a transfer unit. Yeah. Yeah.
Any of the girls try to throw it at him?
Oh, no, man.
No?
We stayed away from girls like that are. Well, I've never seen anybody try and holler at her, but when it came to like the women who looked like men, like women looked like him or like y'all. I kid you not.
I look like
Minus
Rosie
all of that.
O'Donnell.
Like it was a good, huh?
Let's say I look like Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie? I love Rosie.
With the come over. I got the lesbian come over.
Yeah,
It's
you got the
cool, dude.
lesbian.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We stood away from them.
Ah, damn it. So even in job would have get done. I ain't done it.
You would have.
Oh, okay.
In the men's show.
You would have
Come here,
rocked some boats.
gordita. Oh, no.
You would have done anything in some man's job.
They would have brought you some commissary.
Oh,
They
shit.
got these two soups.
I would have
Hey,
been fed.
look, when I first came into a real ID unit, you always hear these stories, right? The preparation stories.
Yeah.
They always said if anybody left anything on your bed, do not accept it. Put it outside your cubicle or your cell. So when they found out, like, because you could see who's pulling into that prison, we called it boats and hoes. You know, the girl
Boats and hoes.
boats and hoes. It was a big ass bus full of hoes. So we called it boats and hoes. So you could see who was, this is real, dude. You could really see who was coming. We're like, damn, okay, I call this one on some horn dog shit, right? It was terrible.
See, y'all ain't no better.
Yeah.
Really not, dude. But I call this one, I call that one. So when I came in, and COs would be like, "Hey, she's in bunk so and so," or "Who y'all want? This inmate's on bunk so and so." When I came in, there was fucking soap, mint sticks, and coffee in my cubicle already, and I was like, "Oh fuck, here we go." Oh shit, they're gonna take my chon chon. I don't want to do this. No, I'm scared.
I'm
And
scared.
I'm scared. But I accepted it because she was a stripper from Dallas. Damn, what was her name? Damn.
We know her.
Was man, she got a long time too.
Oh.
She was a stripper from Dallas. She was just like, I mean no harm, girl. Like, take the stuff and take the mint stick in the coffee. And I was like, you want my chon chon?
I ain't trying to interrupt or nothing, but
What's up?
that for y'all, it's totally different because y'all got Gucci.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you got some 6'8" dude named Bubba that's serving life, talking about that's that. I want that one right there.
Mhm.
That's a totally different
Okay.
walk of shame
Yeah.
compared to women. Like
Exactly.
from the stories I heard, like it's fucked up, it's throw, but it's more psychological with a lot of shit.
Mhm.
Like you gonna have to deal with a lot more in a male prison.
Yeah.
Like no.
Yeah. There's drugs like a male's prison. There's ink like a male's prison. There's fucking like the male's prison. There's haircuts like the male's prison. There's the food like the male's prison. There's the alcohol. There's the COs. There's the inmates. They're just, y'all are a lot. Men are a lot.
I think they're a lot more aggressive. with it.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
I was watching one and this dude had a big ass machete just walking around with it. Girls Hell no. You're making little shanks. They making little shanks. And
Little cute shanks.
little
They make them
for
pretty.
real?
Yeah, I know,
I swear
right?
they did. Like
It's painted pink.
what?
Glitter and shit. I'm like,
No, y'all, they would take like this from school,
yeah.
like little wooden things that teachers would use, and they would buy and bring it to the prisons, and it would be pink and stuff, and they'd be like, "This would be a great shank." And
Yeah.
I've seen a few pink shanks, man. With the flower pins,
Right.
with the
just-
pin with the flower cap.
yeah.
Open it up and it's a shank.
So,
Oh.
and I've heard stories from guy jails
Yeah.
where they make fifis.
Oh,
Yes.
The girls do the same thing.
Yes.
And for people that don't know, and I recently found out, a fifi is a homemade pocket pussy.
Yeah.
yeah.
How did you hear they make it?
I heard
Yeah.
a towel.
Uh-huh.
Alan told me. Shout out to my boy Alan. He's like, he actually showed me.
Yeah.
It's like a toilet paper rolls,
Okay.
and you put a glove over it,
Uh-huh.
and then you put a fucking like something to make it tight,
Uh-huh.
and then he
You
said
do your thing.
and you just do your thing.
I heard it was with noodles.
Huh?
Noodles in a glove. You put the noodles in there, the
Ah.
warm noodles,
Yeah.
and it's squishy, right? And you form it and you shape it, and that's how the guys did their thing in there. The girls would take pads, a pin and pads, and they wrap the pads around the pin, right? They'd wrap it and they wrap it and they wrap it. They'd shape it into a whole pito and everything. Got the head, the split, all that good stuff, right? They take a glove. You could either get a glove from a CEO or, somewhere. Say that you're going to be cleaning and you need gloves for chemicals. They don't give you gloves like that. So they would put a glove in there for the condom, and they would use shoelaces for their straps. Shoelaces. Yeah. Doesn't feel great. It's so lame. It's so lame.
What the-
During shakedowns,
Yeah.
when we walk the like sidewalks, after someone just got shook down, you see a whole bunch of just fucking ding dongs on the side. and shit.
Homemade dildos everywhere.
Homemade dildos and shit, dude, on the side. Like,
Oh.
that's gross. Pick it up, throw it at people. We were that petty and childish. We would do some shit like that. And yeah, it's fucking throw it in there, dude.
Speaking of throwing dildos at people,
Yeah.
when I was young, we broke into a house.
Yeah.
And we started going through all the drawers we were looking for guns and shit.
Yeah.
Allegedly. So we found this lady had like a bunch of dildos.
Yeah.
Like a drawer. And I'm not talking about like one or two. And this was back in like 2000s.
Yeah.
So they weren't really like as fancy as they are now, you know?
Yeah.
The- Yeah. And I'm not, and they were like this
Shit, dirty
big.
girl.
There were like 10 different, there was like 10 to 20 of them in there. I'm not even, it's a
shit.
drawer full of just dildos.
Yeah.
We opened it, we were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Then my homeboy's over there looking at stuff. I'm like, hey, bro, look, catch. And it just, bah!
Oh, dear
And
And
God.
we started throwing dildos through that entire house. So when that poor lady got home, she probably saw her dildos all over the
Everywhere.
place. And then we hid them in random places.
Okay, y'all had fun.
Yeah, we
Yeah, y'all had fun.
You got
Like they didn't torture her enough by
Right.
breaking into her shit. Bitch will make fun of
we
you
put
now.
one,
though.
we put one in a cup of water and then put it in the freezer.
That is clever as fuck.
we yeah,
Yeah.
it was horrible. Allegedly,
Allegedly.
Oh shit.
She watches this show.
She's like, it was that motherfucker right there.
I
I'm never
remember
gonna
those
forget
I
that.
eyes.
remember that. Oh damn.
I mean, we didn't find nothing and we didn't end up taking anything,
Right.
but we did just fucking throw dildos everywhere.
I've done some wild shit, bro. So
Me too.
I pass no judgment. Do you? That was clever as fuck. That was
I
clever.
think it was pretty clever. The
Yeah.
frozen
I
dildo.
think I might do that one day to my homegirls or something. Like, I just might steal that. That's good shit.
You know what's even better? You put it in a Tupperware,
Uh-huh.
so that way it could be completely encased, and it looked like a brick of just. I've done that with
dong.
I've done that with money.
A brick of dong. Oh,
I did that. I put $100 bill and then put it in like a bag
yeah.
and then froze it
I'll wait till it melts.
and then gave it to my son.
Oh,
Like, here you go. He's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
wait till it melts.
Like,
kid.
get it out, break it, do whatever. I'm like, but if you tear it,
Yes, because it's paper and with
yeah. So he's
ice.
just like, I'll just wait. He's over there running hot water on it.
That's clever. That's clever.
It was in the summertime, but stick on the sidewalk.
Right?
It'll
Sure,
dry
just-
and everything. It'd be crispy on my
Right.
Throw it in the dryer. Bag,
Dryer's full of water.
well, if you put it in the right bag, though,
You right? Yeah.
a heat resistant bag, like you can use for food and shit like that.
Yeah.
Put that motherfucker in there, run that dry. You
Yeah.
can wash that heat resistant bag.
Just wait till that
anyway.
motherfucker melts, man. Just wait till it melts.
Hey, man,
Right.
You want your money
Patience.
fast, you gotta
Patience.
He's like, if you're in a rush,
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a way. You could have took a blow dry.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I was a horrible kid.
For you?
Yeah, I was
I
pretty.
wasn't. I wasn't.
No?
Were you?
It depends who you ask. But
Okay, yeah. No.
I was a shitty kid.
My mom worked a lot, and my dad worked a lot. My dad had an addiction at the time, so I felt really bad. So I always wanted to make my mom happy and
Yeah.
proud, you know. And as any mom, but more so Asian moms, school is a big thing, you know. You're supposed to
Mhm.
be a doctor and all that stuff. That's real. Asian parents think like this, y'all. So school is a big thing for her. So when it came to school, I was I was in gifted and talented, pre-AP, AP, honors, all that good stuff. Until I got older and
Yeah.
decided to venture out, step off the stoop, I suppose you could say. But I wasn't a bad kid like that.
Yeah.
And if I was, man, like you, I was an angel in my mom's house.
Yeah, mama never saw no wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, fighting was like, Mama, she was picking on another girl. Okay, boo boo. Okay, Anna.
I remember I made her cry one time though.
Aw.
Just,
You
she found weed and zigzags and condoms in one of my pockets because I fucking fell asleep.
She did your laundry or she went through your
She was
pocket?
doing my laundry.
Okay.
And I just took my pants off doing it, and she's like, "What's all of this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's not mine. It's my friend. You know, she's over there. She has a tear in her eye." And I'm like, "It's my friend's, mom. I promise it's not mine."
Yeah.
She throws it away. I'm
Yeah.
in there trash looking for it. I'm like, I
Fucking
want my
dumbass.
weed.
Fuck, Mom.
Fuck, I want my weed.
My parents knew we smoked. My dad smoked bud. He was more like, look, if you're gonna get bud, get it from me. Don't get it from nobody else. You don't know what you're getting.
Hmm.
And we were always so scared to ask him, even though he gave us like the okay. We're like, nah, you just saying that.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
You're
trick.
full of shit. Like when they say don't lie, you won't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Which is-
You won't get in trouble.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was dad. So we still stole his bud. But
Like we still
we
stole
stole
it. I steal my brother's.
yeah. He didn't know until my brothers started smoking and then I started smoking and I didn't know that my brothers were stealing from him. So I was stealing from him too. So he was getting his shit took from like 3 different people. And so it was just like diminishing little by little. He's just like, what the fuck is going on? Someone's
Yeah.
smoking my shit. Someone got my shit. So, yeah.
My brother at the time was doing stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and he had large quantities of weed in his
Yeah.
room. So I would always go in there and just, pick a little bit off. I didn't think he was going to notice. And then I think he started getting on to me because he started moving it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it no more. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was always that kid that had weed on him,
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, you got weed? I'm like, yeah, bro,
That's
I
what's
got it.
Go skip. Go
Yeah.
smoke. Yeah.
It was fucking middle school, too. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What middle school did you go to?
William James.
Where'd you go?
William James.
Are y'all cousins or something? Tios, uncles,
No,
primos?
brother-in-law.
Brother.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He married my sister.
Awesome.
What a dick.
Huh?
What a dick.
Yeah.
She likes it.
God damn. God damn. Shit.
That's not even the
This
worst
is
I've said.
good.
I don't know. You should see her other episodes. They're worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so we're brother-in-laws, and that's why we've been around each other,
Whole lives, really?
man, all our lives pretty much. So,
From the same hood and everything, huh?
yep.
Same school and everything.
Yeah.
36.
30. See, I wasn't in
36.
school at the same time he was in because
Okay.
I had got kicked out.
I have seen him around, though. I did
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
around with.
Polly's small, man.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody, so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Shouts out to Polly. What's up,
Shout-
Blanca? Love you, babe.
East
Shout
side.
out.
Eastside.
Wait, Blanca what?
Munoz.
I don't know.
I think I know.
I got kicked out of school so early that I just don't.
I was 15.
And then I had a kid too, so I was
I
just
was
like,
16. I thought I was
Oh.
grown.
Bro, like, this is serious right here.
Isn't
Yo,
it?
yeah, they're
What's
about
the
to win.
scout?
Yo, this nigga got fouled on a 3-pointer. Yo, like it's
Y'all should
They
see the
was
house.
down.
Boston,
So
Miami.
like about 4 minutes ago.
Y'all
What?
should see at the house. This is
These
how it is
motherfuckers
about.
came
Some of my
back
kids are just like,
again. They kept going down by like 10, 12 points. It kept
Jimmy
going
Butler's
down.
about to win this shit.
oh man.
That call right there was like, what the fuck was you thinking, Al Horford? Like that was the
He
dumbest
should have
fucking
just stayed
foul.
off of him.
Yeah, like live and die with it. Like yo, I'm not gonna foul you and give you 3 free throws,
Wow.
bro. Do they have a timeout left?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one, so they're gonna advance.
It's 3 minutes.
3
Oh,
seconds.
3 seconds.
That's enough for like 3 dribbles and a pull up.
That's enough for a shot,
Yeah.
no matter what. That's just if they can get the shot. But who takes the
Man,
shot?
one thing about
Tatum?
basketball would show me
Yeah.
It
miracles
looked
happen.
like Brown been hot.
Oh yeah.
Miracles
Yeah.
fucking
I'd give it to
happen.
Brown this time.
Yeah. Brown ain't been missing.
They
P.
better
Diddy.
do it because I feel like Brown gonna walk on their ass.
Y'all think P. Diddy's a child molester?
What?
Bro.
I've heard some shit.
Is
Caddy's
this
like,
fresh?
bro.
This is like,
Yeah.
Is this new? Like, is this a thing what people are saying right now? What makes you say that?
Usher. And who else?
I know Usher.
Well, not him being a child molester. Let's say he's gay.
Who? Diddy?
Diddy.
Hands down.
You're
Oh, yeah.
like, yes, he's gay.
I lived in Atlanta
Child
for a
molester?
while,
No.
like,
Diddy? Yeah.
Like I lived in Atlanta from 2003 to 2008, and there was shit going on there that you'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? Like it was certain parties like you just couldn't get into, but like you was hearing the stories that you're hearing now way back then.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that they went to. There's one dude said he accidentally went into a party, and that Diddy was just like next to a dude, you know. Said they were half naked. They were just like looking at each other's eyes, talking, laying in a bed.
Bro, I believe
Yeah,
it.
that'd be shit
I believe
story.
it. My father told me that a man like, okay, I have this cousin, right? Beautiful man, beautiful Puerto Rican man. My dad's like, that man likes men,
Yeah, he's too pretty.
and he's not even that. He has all the pussy in the world. That man can get all the pussy in the fucking world. He's gonna get tired of it. Watch. He can get all the pussy in the world. He really likes men. You could tell he really likes men.
Yeah.
Like Diddy can get all the pussy in the world. You can tell Diddy got a little,
Sure,
got
in
bored
his
with
tank.
all that pussy, right?
Oh,
He got bored. Want to try something new.
I don't know.
Turned his ass out.
I don't know if I can get bored, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
Because
Man,
there's so
look.
many ways you can do it.
So many, right? From
There's so many different
billions,
ones.
billions,
Yeah.
and billions and billions of women, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Diddy was like, fuck that shit.
So we're about to wrap this up.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you would like to add? Everything you said, any message you want to give to the people, or just in general, anything you want to add, or where people can find you at? Want to sell a fucking car right here, right now?
Yeah, holla at me.
This is your time.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, first of all, for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for even just listening. And
Aw,
just,
dude.
for sure. I really, really appreciate that. If you need a car or a vehicle, holla at me. I can sign anybody with 450 credit score. Real shit.
450.
450 on up.
Bet we gonna talk.
Dead serious. 450 on up. Just give me some good stipulations, and we'll take care of you. You can find me on IG. Find me on Facebook. You just type in Anna Marie Diamond. My message out there is to kids, it ain't what that is. I promise you it ain't. It's not what that is. You think it is for the time being. And it's really, really not. I promise you. You'll see it one day. Hopefully you don't have to have that sit down. Hopefully you can just sit down and just look at yourself on your bed under your mom and dad's roof and realize who you really, really are and why you're really here. And also for people like this, y'all don't judge. Y'all actually wanted to come and talk to me and see like, hey, yo, you've been through that, but look who you are now. And you're just a regular schmegular girl just trying to make it in life. And just because I have that background and everything like that does not determine who I am. It's just a little snippet of the book that he gave me. So anybody who went to prison knows that that's a second chance in life, and either you take it for what it is and you move accordingly, or you fuck it off. And those who didn't fuck it off, let them shine. Let them shine. Give them that benefit of the doubt. They're not bad people. They want you to see that they took that second chance for real. So don't judge and love each other and be real with each other. Cause y'all motherfuckers out here weird than a bitch. Weird than a bitch, man. But peace and love, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you coming out
For sure.
to on here, and your story was amazing. But you're not average. You are an inspiration to a lot of people that
Thank you.
that are probably going through that. I mean, you went through that. I learned this a long time ago. You would do that not for you, but for someone else. So someone that's gonna watch this is gonna be inspired by you. Be like, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it.
Thank you.
So you're not average.
Thank you.
And check us out. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Donde más?
Anywhere fucking podcaster play, just type in the Cancel Show. We'll pop up. You'll see my face.
Follow.
You'll see
Follow.
his face. Like it, share it, give us a fucking star or two. You know,
Or
give
5.
us a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Star.
I'll take anything right now. I just want a couple stars.
Yeah.
You know, Cash App us some money. You know, this shit ain't cheap.
Try to play
Yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
So he doesn't shoot us.
Yeah. Sour Kid's over here holding us hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got-
He got to make sure he be coming up here. He be like, y'all got my money.
Mhm.
All right,
Little
Yeah.
y'all can record today.
Yes.
But you know,
Get your money, man.
studio.
Dang, I support it.
see, we don't support the violence no more.
Okay. Never mind. Oh, and y'all stay tuned for the Rated R album from Rizzo. He's dropping an album. It's one of our Texas artists. He's pretty awesome. Y'all check him out. Follow him also.
There you go. Follow him. Buy a car from her. Follow us. Like it. Share it. Love it.
Yeah.
Put some insight in your life.
Put some
Goddamn it.
insight- Put some realness in your life. man.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Y'all have
Peace,
a good
bitches.
fucking day.